Shout out to Victor Moreno being a new member, bro.
Yeah, what kind of cap?
Huh?
I'm saying the comments saying like cap.
A lot of cap in the comments, bro. What can we say? We start a little bit earlier, man. You know, the viewers gonna start flooding in. Wow, W host already. Y'all already know y'all know the vibes, bro. You guys gonna start flooding in YouTube channel, bro. When you rewatch this, man, we start a little bit earlier. How's everyone feeling today? Everyone good?
Yeah, I'm
great,
good,
bro.
Yep. Gotta go back to New York. What's the name tomorrow?
Mm-hmm.
Gotta win this game, bro.
Yeah.
Bema, what you eating?
G-rated or X-rated?
X-rated.
Coochie chip.
Touch my body.
Get it on the floor.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, we gonna get into the floor. Do you have any words to say before we get started?
Can I see something non-football just quick? Did y'all see how dirty that dude did Wagner?
Killian Hayes.
Back of the head.
Just showed
That,
I just showed him that because
he knocked him out. He knocked him out.
It didn't look like he knocked him out, and then you see it again, him in the back of the hand.
How you say, look how bad he did Killian Hayes? What did Killian Hayes say to him to make him do that?
There's no reason to punch someone in the back of the head.
There's a lot of reasons to punch somebody in the back of the head.
There's a lot of reasons to punch someone. There's no reason to punch someone in the back of the head. That's a coward move.
So it was a regular foul. He got back. He snuffed him. That's crazy. Like it was really that crazy. Like it's literally that plain and simple.
Like I'm watching the replay. Yeah, he shoulders him out of bounds, 100%. But to punch him in the back of the, that's just.
Nah, I don't agree with that either. Like, and you didn't. It wasn't even a punch. It was a whole forearm.
Yeah, it was like
forearm. It was damn near an elbow in the back of the head. That's wild. That is wild that you would do that to somebody.
Yeah,
he got knocked out. He really got knocked out.
I'm cool. I'm cool with you. Like someone does something you feel is wrong, and you punch him in the face. No problem. I have no issues. Just when you know his back is turned and he's like this, he's
getting suspended for sure.
Oh, he's gonna get real. Yeah, he's gonna get more than suspended. Suspension, fine. I don't know what his history is with that kind of stuff.
He might get a 5. He probably won't get like a 5-game suspension.
The PC wrestling spams is crazy right now.
It is growing momentum, that PC wrestling.
We need that.
We
need that.
We need it. Shout out Aaron.
What's good in the bill? If you don't understand football, time to get informed, bro. We're gonna kick it off with the first topic, bro. Seems as if the Chargers are gonna make the What you gotta say, Bama?
Man, Bama's a hater, bro. I swear he's a hater, bro. This dude is a hater, man.
I don't think he's a hater. I think he's
not a hater.
I don't mean to talk on your behalf, Bama, but like you don't knock a dude for losing, but you hype him up for winning. And it's a team game when he lose. Oh, he did it all when he wins. I can see why that's frustrating. I can see why that's frustrating.
If we talk about on Bama's behalf, he's for sure a Justin Herbert hater. Fluent, you may be a little bit different. Yeah. How we do you are a Justin Herbert hater, and you know that.
Bama, I'll just ask him straight up. Are you a Justin Herbert hater?
No.
He not no.
I tell people this.
I take him at his word.
It's
okay to be wrong, Bama. It's okay, man.
To me, I feel like he's just as good as Phillip Rivers. But people be like, "Oh, you're crazy. You're crazy. He's way better than Phillip Rivers." When has Phillip Rivers ever been top 5? I'm like, damn, bro. Like, he top 5? Like, how? Like, when?
Bro, he's literally borderline, if not top 5. Like, you talking about Phillip Rivers? Come on.
I'm not gonna lie. Once Justin Herbert makes the playoffs this year, I don't see a lot of people.
He clinched.
He clinched. So Justin Herbert already clinched for the playoffs. I don't see a lot of people who's gonna give Tom Brady love. I don't see a lot of people give Aaron Rodgers love. So then that leaves Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, and Joe Burrow, where a lot of people will have him over. I don't see how he don't hit that 4 and 5 spot. Who else is gonna be over him?
I still got A-Rod there. But like after that, you can what's the name? I can put A-Rod at 5 and you can move Justin Herbert up. But like that's what I'm saying. Like I don't know about the Phillip Rivers comparison because they're two different quarterbacks, and plus Phillip Rivers was never in his life top 5.
Who would be over? Who would be over Justin Herbert besides Tom Brady? I mean, not Tom Brady. Besides Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, and Patrick Mahomes.
And you can really make a case for Josh Allen too. Like they're not. It's not a clear gap. Like Josh Allen is like you said a few weeks ago. He's not a definitive 2. Like he's not like.
I don't think he's a definitive 2 either. But if we're gonna go off the logic of seeing something in the playoffs, he's the one guy.
Yeah,
Joe Burrow, and Mahomes are the only guys that's really done anything in the playoffs.
And I know him and Lamar are still close to me. So like, I mean, hey, but I still think like he's there. Like you can't deny that at all. You can't name after like Joe Burrow. You can say Lamar, fine. Like you can't name that.
Herbert. Yeah.
You can't.
Do the old heads have anything to say to that?
I have a question. So right now, today,
Bitch, I'm not an old head. I'm a middle head.
he's a middle head. you got Mahomes. Just tell me again who you have over him. You have Mahomes.
I'm saying for like the general consensus, in my opinion, it will probably be. I think the people that's like generally accepted to be better than Herbert, Josh Allen, Burrow.
I don't even think Joe Burrow.
I think a lot of people would have him, especially if he goes on another playoff run.
It's interchangeable.
Joe Burrow, Josh Allen, and Mahomes. Other than that, because not a lot of people's gonna like Rodgers after this season. Not a lot of people likes Brady after this season.
Yeah, no.
So it's like, who else? Lamar Jackson.
Let me ask this. Let me ask this.
So Lamar could be 4, and then Herbert's 5.
Okay, so if Herbert's at 5,
and don't forget to touch my body.
I'm gonna ask a question.
We gotta see next year though.
Let's say
Herbert's
He's starting to look good though.
If you need to win a game, and he's at 5, are you gonna start Herbert, Brady, or Rodgers?
To win a game,
you got one game to win.
A lot of people will pick Herbert.
A lot of people will, okay.
I think so. A lot of people, me personally, in my personal ranking, is
Hurts.
In my personal rank. No, not Hurts. No. Hurts isn't. Hurts not even in that conversation there. No.
Why?
I don't think
if you want to talk about this season,
top 5.
If you want to talk about this season, of course he's in the combo. He's playing at MVP level, but overall in general, he's not in the top 5 combo yet. We gotta see it next year.
Yeah, I gotta see Hurts what he does next year with everybody, scheming up and being more prepared for him. But I think he could do it. Next year we could have these top 5 talks. But Jalen Hurts off of one season, let's wait for that. But Herbert, me personally, I still hold Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady to a high standard. So it's like me personally, like I have Patrick Mahomes, and a lot of you not. Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady, Lamar Jackson, and Justin Herbert. They're all in the same tier for me. All of them.
You think Patrick Mahomes
in the same tier, but where do you have him? Do you have him at 4, 5?
But that's the thing.
7?
Like the same tier for me means any day it could switch up. Any day it could switch up where I might think that this guy might be better than this guy. The next day it could be somebody else. Like I think it's so close right now in the NFL for that 2 spot for so many people is like it's just not something I'm just gonna be willing to argue. Because Tom Brady, I have faith in him and what he's done. I just think he's in a shit situation. Aaron Rodgers, I have faith for him, his talent, what he's done. He's just in a shit situation. Josh Allen, I love his talent. He's amazing. Joe Burrow, his talent's amazing. Justin Herbert, his talent. Lamar Jackson, his talent's amazing. It's like, how can I pick between all of those guys?
Mm-hmm.
And why this is for Trent. Why don't you think there's a possibility that Herbert becomes Phillip Rivers? What's your thing with Phillip Rivers?
I mean, we've all seen first of all, Phillip Rivers, at least he's had way more talent than Herbert's ever had in his life. And he just underachieved. He didn't do nothing. I don't think if you give Herbert some situation like that, I feel like he can really do something big. Like at one point, he had LT, who I think is the top 5 running back of all time. He had Antonio Gates, who in that whole 2000s era, it was him and Tony Gonzalez. He had Mitchell Jackson, and then he still had like Sean Merriam, Antonio Cromartie, all them doing on defense, and he literally just didn't do nothing in life. So that's why I feel like we're Phillip Rivers. And plus, I think Justin Herbert's a way better quarterback than Phillip Rivers. So if you
but why do you think that? Because it's not based on production; it's based on you just think talent-wise, he's more talented.
And as a player, I think he's more accurate than Phillip Rivers. He's a better arm than Phillip Rivers. Just playing the quarterback position alone, what I'm seeing for Herbert, I think he's been just a way better version of him.
So eye test.
That and just accuracy, numbers, and all. Like,
But how can you compare accuracy when one guy was a 65% for his career?
I mean, that's a career
playing
totality.
15 years versus 68%. Now that's what I'm saying. Eye test. You're not talking about.
You can't do a career totality because one play like 12 and another
right.
Like,
so we got to see him longer. Like right now, Phillip Rivers sits at 6th in yards, 7th in touchdowns, or completions, and 6th in passing touchdowns. All time. All time.
Yeah, I know.
When you say he did nothing, you mean wins.
Yeah, he didn't do nothing. That's why I don't think
wins matter.
We know wins matter.
Just making sure.
Just making sure. That, we know wins matter.
Fluid, man.
We know wins matter.
Wins matter, but
wins always matter.
But J-Rob,
wins matter.
Wins ain't everything though.
Because Herbert's one game. Herbert is one game.
Phillip Rivers hasn't choked before.
Well, wins are everything. Wins are everything.
We acting like Phillip Rivers was something
greatest
crazy.
of all time. I'm sorry to tell y'all that.
I think when
top 10 all time.
Who?
Give the
Phillip Rivers?
Get the stats
You said
again.
Phillip Rivers is top 10 all time?
Get the stats again.
Wait.
Oh, he's 6th in yards.
Oh, that's top 10.
7th
right?
in completions.
That's top 10, right?
You missed
in
the
passing
point.
touchdowns.
That's top 10.
All
right?
time.
You think Phillip Rivers is a top 10 quarterback of all time?
All I'm saying is, based
No,
on the
don't
stats
duck
he
the
gave,
question.
he gave
Answer the
top
question.
10 stats.
Yo, man, answer the question, bro.
We know he got
top
top
10
10 stats. You trying to say Phillip Rivers is a top 10 quarterback of all time?
Creamy.
Yo, you crazy, bro. I can't. Yo, this man is tripping out.
Hey, y'all got to go back to that episode. That boy Creamy Drizzle, boy, that was a
why
wild.
y'all doing him like that guy
Drizzle is OD.
Yo, y'all was doing him so dirty on that.
He did himself. He did himself dirty. He did himself dirty.
Nothing. Oh my god.
Why would he come up here with that name?
Creamy Dribble is crazy. I think a lot of people with the young generation just don't like Fluent. It's just penalizing a guy so much for the losses and then bigging up another guy so much for the wins. Like Justin Herbert, I think it's important to indicate who is responsible for who, right? So it's important to indicate why a team is losing and why a team is winning.
And even
if a guy's winning,
hold on.
I missed one stat. Sorry, I did miss one stat. Of non-active quarterbacks, he's also 6th all-time in completion percentage. So statistically,
what that sound like to you, man?
A whole lot of 6s and 7s.
That sound like they boy right now. It sound like they boy right now.
Bro,
it sound like the boy they love. It sound like the boy they love right now.
Bro, we're not about
sound
to
just like him.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. But wait, hold on, Doug. Before you finish, I just want to interject with one thing.
Go ahead.
What you're about to say is just, I hear your point. But we all do have to understand when it comes to the culture of just quarterbacks in general, when that team wins, we don't usually talk about the defense or the special teams.
I don't believe in that culture.
Or the running game or how well the O-line blocks. We usually talk about how well the quarterback. I'm not saying you specifically, but I'm saying in the masses in general. And to deny this, it would be unrealistic. But when the quarterback loses, you can usually point the finger to a lot of other things. So I do think that needs to be a bit of a double-edged sword, because we're going to give all the credit to them when they win. They got to take some of the blame when they fall as well.
But hold on, Trent. Hold on, Trent. But I believe that culture needs to be changed. I don't believe in just praising guys for winning and praising guys for losing in that quarterback position because it's a team game. I believe it's important to indicate why a team lost and why a team won, and it's more than just a quarterback just being in control of everything.
Just to bring up why, like I say, Fluent and Bama be dragging it. J-Rob, before you got on Gridiron last year, right? Had caught Fluent on another show naming his top 10 quarterbacks of all time, right? He said Terry Bradshaw for Aaron Rodgers and Drew Brees, right?
No.
And then he bring up the winning part using 4 rings. Like that's why I say like you drag. That's what situation.
Yeah, but Terry Bradshaw's numbers, no offense, Fluent, that might be a dog, but his numbers is.
Like
those numbers, I can't.
Hold on, let's be clear.
I love the wins. I always will let them wins, but them numbers is just
to be clear. What I said was I had him at number 10. I also said my number 10 fluctuates all the time,
Yeah.
depending on the mood I'm in. And I also said, and I just finished talking to an NFL head coach who made a really compelling argument for Bradshaw to be a 10 because when you look at his numbers comparable to what people were doing in his day, not compared to today. And when you look at the fact that he repeated as Super Bowl champion twice, 4 and 5 years, and said he was a leader on the field, no microphone, no protecting the quarterback, no roughing the passer. Like he gave all he made a compelling argument. I'm like, you know what? So that day, it was the next day, and I was like, all right, I'll put him at 10. If I make that list again today, he's probably not at 10.
You know what? I want. You know what?
That's good argument, though. That's good. Those are fair.
Can I say this?
You can influence my decision. You can influence my decision. I will move people around because it is so close with the top 25 at any sport of all time. It depends on what you're focused on that day.
Trent.
No, that's
you know what,
definitely
Trent?
a good
I gotta.
point.
This is something I never agree with you and G-Baby wholeheartedly. And even though me and Fluent is on this war against the old heads, we are. I do agree with him in this extent. Like football, especially, it's so difficult to compare football from back then to football to now. Like there's so many
sport.
The headset, the headsets, the rules, the styles. It is two different worlds completely.
Even the offenses that are being ran.
You can't accurately
but
Bradshaw. Just look at the chat. Look at the chat.
Played in the era with
Look at the chat.
Bradshaw
would be a backup today.
This is what else I also heard.
No cheating.
What Dub also heard
Rob,
that,
think about if you could suplex a receiver straight off the line.
Hey, but Dub also
I know.
Hey, but Dub also heard that Terry Bradshaw won his era.
I'm hip.
Aaron Rodgers
I'm hip.
didn't win his, and then didn't win more. Like there's context to this shit like that.
What you say?
Or
yeah, but the thing is, hold on. There don't be always context though, because G-Baby, he drags Drew Brees over 2 or 3 years over some defense for 2 or 3 years. Like Drew Brees ain't played for 20 years.
But that's G-Baby though.
You know what I'm saying? Like that shit don't make sense. Or the fact that you defend Aaron Rodgers tooth and nail, and ultimately we all know the talent that Aaron Rodgers is. We all know the talent that he is.
Aaron Rodgers is
that throw on hurdles at top 2 might be number 1.
Top 5 regular season and just over mid playoff guy. That's it.
I was gonna say we do the whole
those things matter
to certain players when it comes to people like Dan Marino. It's just like, he just go out the window. It's just he's Dan Marino. He's a great quarterback.
But he did. I mean, he went to Super Bowls. I mean,
and he lost. So what?
He lost.
Dan Marino's an interesting one because he was putting up today type of numbers back then. Now he didn't win, and that's why I've gone back and I've bumped Marino down my list because he did make it to the big game and lost. He made it into the playoffs where he should have beat the Patriots and gone to a second Super Bowl and lost. So I start to knock him down. But a guy who's putting up 4,000 or 5,000 yards back then, dude, that'd be like 7,000 today the way the game is played.
I understand that.
He was so ahead of his time that I think that's why I did bump him up originally.
I'm just saying, like, just like from the whole time that I've been like, knowing y'all, like, we don't keep the same energy with every single quarterback. Now I know there's context and shit like that to everything, but we don't keep the same energy.
You know what? For me,
like, this is the first time I ever heard Fluent say he's moved him back.
I've never came.
I'll tell you this.
This is the first time I ever heard Fluent say that. Like we don't.
For me, and this is what frustrates the hell out of Dub, because for me, I try to look at each individual player under the situation they're in, and it's hard. And then you're just like, but that's different. You're holding a guy different accountability to another guy. Yeah, because I'm trying to account for coaching, players around them. I'm trying. It's hard to do because if I put them all on the same stage, then it would be really simple. The guys with the most yards, most production, most wins, those are the best. But I don't think that's necessarily true all the time. All the time. Just like you, I actually agree with you. I don't think Philip Rivers is a top 10 quarterback, but if I were to hold that energy and say, but he has a winning record, he's 6th, like I said, in yards and 7th in completions and 6th in touchdowns and 6th in
Philip Rivers has some guys that played with him though. Like
absolutely,
he had LT, bro. He had prime LT.
Y'all remember Ryan Matthews?
That's
why I remember him.
Yeah, let's be real. Let's be real.
Y'all naming running. You name it.
Chargers teams wasn't whack, bro. And that's why Chargers teams was not whack, bro.
And that's why you can't. And that's why you can't judge. That's why you can't judge every quarterback or every player the same because they guard different situations.
Come on, bro, don't do that.
Vincent Jackson was really good, fam.
He was great. Good, bro.
He was not.
He was good.
He was not great.
But hold on, let's not
do
defense
he had too.
I bet you Dub could name 15 receivers better.
Phillips, Antonio Cromartie.
I could. I think I could. But
I'm
Vincent
saying,
was
though,
nice. I like
for the Phillip Rivers thing, you gotta wait like a lot of years because like Phillip Rivers is a mean underachiever. He had all the great talent with him. He was just like all I'm saying is
it's only one season he underachieved when he had the first overall offense and the first overall defense and missed the playoffs.
That's embarrassing.
That's embarrassing. I'm looking at it now. Yeah,
all I'm saying is this: we're 3 years into Justin Herbert. So today, yeah, he's playing like a top 5 quarterback. But when we're looking all time, he started off great. The only quarterback ever to start with 4,000 yard seasons, I think, ever. Right? Amazing.
That's going to change.
Amazing. I think that's going to change too. I agree because we're passing more. Yeah, let's see if the next. I told you this before. If the next 3 years he never gets a playoff win, you're going to start doing what you do to Lamar Jackson.
What you say, Flu? How many fullbacks are in the league right now?
Like 6 fullbacks.
Y'all not finna do this. First off, Fluent. In high school, they made you quit, so I'm not finna listen to no.
I never quit. What?
That's wild.
I don't forget nothing. I got the memory of an elephant.
Who made me quit?
I remember my 10th grade season. I was going up against, in Canada, we get to have the 19-year-olds. They get to come.
Yeah. I never said I quit. I never quit.
You didn't say you quit.
No, I never. No, that was the other person that said they quit.
He said.
No, whoever else was on the show said they quit.
He ain't played no more after that.
That was the other person on the show. That was our guest. That was not me. That was not me.
On top of this.
I chose basketball over football.
I'm not gonna hold you. Wait, hold up, man. But I'm not gonna hold you, Fluent. There's a lot of things that people recall, and for everything that we recall, it's a lie. For everything that we recall, it's wrong.
No, it's not wrong. He's just remembering the wrong person.
There's a consistent thing.
I mean,
if everybody forget the wrong person, or forget
that is kind of true.
There was a guest. There was a guest. Not me. I'm the truth. I'm the truth. Yeah, keep on it. I'm the truth.
Everybody, this has happened.
I never quit.
I'm not the only person. No, I'm not the only. This is
show me.
People.
On national TV.
Show me. Tell me why I said I quit.
I may
have said I wanted to quit after that, but it was the other dude on the show. It was the other dude on that episode that said they quit. I might have said I might have wanted to quit, but I did not quit. I chose basketball after high school.
They say that because remember how Dub had to bring up the video talking about he said Bradley Bill's better scorer than KD. He said he ain't say that.
No. I said that under this context.
No,
I know. I'm saying
you brought the context. You brought the context. And I gave you. And you know what? I showed you the video.
That's right. And I said, if we're only talking about numbers, and I said, stop bringing up names. I stopped putting in names. I said the same thing 10 times. We proved you wrong, bro.
No, you got proven to be a liar. I don't. Clip. I showed
never lied.
It.
Never lied.
I showed you it. Oh my God.
Never lied.
This is just denial at its finest, bro. I've never seen it. I've
Facts
really never
over
seen
fiction.
I've never seen it, bro. Bro. Y'all ready for the Derek Carr debate?
God, Carl.
He's done.
Wait, hold on. J-Rob.
Who?
I love your lighting.
Thank you,
Looks
bro.
amazing. You're welcome. It's glistening your skin amazing.
Yeah, upgraded.
That's the Northern Lights.
A little bit. Upgraded just a little bit. You feel me?
Mm-hmm. So, what do you have to say about Derek Carr and his firing in the Raiders organization?
Benching.
Derek Carr to the XFL.
Well, I would be honest.
No,
I really feel bad for the Bills in all of this. I feel bad for Devontae Adams.
Facts.
And like I get it. People can say, "Well, you should have never left Aaron Rodgers," but you also went to go team up with the guy you won a Mountain West championship in college. Some guy you know very, very well. Where the chemistry should have been flawless, and it just wasn't that. You know, so I feel bad for Devontae, the most free Devontae, free 17. Let's get those hashtags started.
You thought the AFC West was gonna be like the Mountain West?
I thought the AFC West was going to be like the SEC.
You thought Josh McDaniel can coach?
No,
it ain't even about Josh McDaniel. It's about David Carr's little brother.
It's about both. It's about a little bit of both. It's about a little bit of both.
It's about David Carr's little brother, man.
I think it's about a little bit of both.
Nah, you want to know what? Did y'all watch that?
Let coaches off the hook too much.
Did y'all watch that last game?
Yes.
Did y'all watch that? Yo, Derek Carr was missing. He was
missing
fucking
bad.
it up.
Fucking
Bad.
He was
bro.
bad.
The Devontae Adams. And I'm watching the game. I'm like, there's no way. There's no way you have arguably the best wide receiver in the league, and you're just fucking this up.
Bro, I thought that was Taylor Heineke out there.
Wow.
I think
He's the reason. Trent, he's the reason why you beat me.
He's the reason why I won a fantasy.
He's the reason why you beat me.
I'm facing Bama in the fantasy championship.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And that Broncos country, let's ride. It's the reason I'm facing Trent. That's the reason I'm facing Trent.
Broncos country is
wow. They stink, bro. They're in trouble. What are they gonna do?
I personally think they're a little bit more interesting to talk about than the fucking Derek Carr. Because what happened? What happened to Russell Wilson?
Yeah, you know
we
what
already
makes
knew
it
what
worse,
Derek
though?
Carr was.
Hold on,
we all knew what Derek Carr was. Everybody except
since y'all want to bring up when I'm wrong, can you tell me again who said the Broncos going to be the worst team in the AFC West and Russell Wilson will be the worst quarterback in the AFC West?
All right, I'm gonna do a trick.
I was with you though.
Congratulations, you're 2 for 81.
You definitely said that, Uncle Fluent.
You're 2 for
You
81.
definitely said that, Uncle Fluent. Because I definitely
I only remember the shots I made.
Because now I feel really wrong. Because remember, I said
Hold on, Fluent.
Hold on. I had them winning the division.
Hold on, Fluent. What you say about the Steelers? What you say about the Steelers?
I said the Steelers would be the first year that Mike Tomlin finishes below 500.
They might not.
Oh, you got on me. No, wait, no, that's not true.
I need one more loss.
They might not.
You got on me. You got on me for predicting that the Steelers would go negative in that.
Oh no, I said the same thing. I was with you on that one.
Oh wow, why do we?
You know
so much?
But you know what makes it like more funny is that we like it started with Mookie because we all know like the whole Derek Carr over Lamar and this what makes it funnier. Like every game after that take, literally just went downhill, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And now
I hope he don't do a lot with Herbert too. I hope he don't curse on.
He cursed him already. He put him top.
He cursed him already, bro.
Hey,
he put him top 2 in the league, bro.
Put him top 2.
He cursed him. He did that, bro.
That's nasty.
That's ridiculous.
Can we talk about how embarrassing this is since we brought up the Broncos as well, for the Broncos and Raiders organization that you made all the right moves. Like
no,
they
didn't. They didn't.
What?
They didn't make all the right moves. The Raiders did not shore up their defense. They didn't shore up their offensive line, and they hired a shitty coach.
I mean, to be
fair,
that's true.
The Broncos, Hackett's fired. What did we all say after like week 2? Hackett shouldn't be the head coach. So they didn't make all the right moves. They hired the wrong coach. I don't want to go too.
I'm talking about in the beginning of the season, like before the season started.
But Russ also has some
with the players.
With
the players that they acquired, it turned out that it was the wrong decision. But in the beginning of the year, what were all of their expectations? These teams going to be the toughest division in the whole NFL. These guys got Devontae Adams. Raiders got Chandler Jones. Broncos got Russell Wilson. They needed this quarterback. It's going to be like Peyton Manning all over again. They did everything they were supposed to do. And what happened? Like you said, Fluent, everybody shit the fucking bed. It's crazy. It's the craziest
Everybody pooped their diaper. I just want to say the Russell Wilson thing, I think this thing is, Nathaniel Hackett wasn't as great as a coach as we thought. But I also think the Broncos were expecting Aaron Rodgers. And Nathaniel Hackett and Aaron Rodgers are tight like this. So I think that was supposed to be in play. Go ahead.
That's what it was.
But they didn't use Russell like in the beginning. They didn't use him the way we saw him play in Seattle. They weren't playing him.
But I ain't gonna lie. Hold on. I'm not going G Baby's case. I'm not calling Pete Carroll no QB whisperer because Pete Carroll ain't never whispered nothing.
No,
he
never
whispered
said that.
So I'm not doing that. But that's why I'm not doing that. But I will say this: Russ, his game did get exposed. I don't think Russ is showing the ability to have really good timing. I think he wants to improvise way too much, like he did in Seattle. Like you don't have to do that. You got to sometimes everything.
That's the way he plays.
Didn't Russ
know? Like, for example, I'll use an older quarterback that you know I don't like, but I'll give him some compliments. Brett Favre. If you tried to make Brett Favre sit in the pocket and just like pass, he wouldn't be as effective as his reckless kind of style. Now that put him in bad situations, but that's what made him great. Russ is that guy that he's better when he improvises, and when you don't let him do that, he's not going to be as good. So we saw I think a deterioration in ability a little bit. We saw him put in bad situations. So, and we saw him put in situations where he's not being himself. Well, any one of us, as we get older and get worse, now we're doing something that we're uncomfortable doing. We're going to look bad. And I think it was a combination of all those things together.
I think, the reason why I can't blame this mainly on Hackett, because Russell, and G Baby said this last episode, and I looked into it. Russell Wilson wanted to be a pocket passer. That's what he wanted. He wanted to be less reckless. He wanted to stop moving out the pocket. He wanted to be a pocket. That's what he wanted.
I don't
That's
believe
what
it.
he wanted.
That sounds like Sierra talking.
It might have been. It might have been.
He was telling him, "Let me see you 1-2 step. I want to see you 1-2 step." That's what's happening.
It could have been that, but that's what Russell wanted. He wanted to prove that he could be this guy similar to Aaron Rodgers or pocket passer, and that just wasn't him. So I can't really knock just the coaching if that's what the quarterback wanted.
Like I said, I think it was all of those. Everything played into it. And it was the worst case scenario for him and them.
Sierra's crazy. Oh no! If you ask Bama, it's because Melvin Gordon is playing future in the locker room.
And it wasn't even true.
That didn't help.
No, that wasn't true.
Bro, I did not say it was just because of that fucking music shit, bro. I was talking about like shit that we can't see, bro. Like y'all is fucking nasty, bro. Like y'all nasty as hell, bro.
Okay,
like,
I'm gonna get to this super chat from DJ's World. Shout out to DJ's World, bro. He's always giving the super chats, man. Appreciate you, bro, for real. DJ's World with the super chat. Are Dak and Carr still in the same tier?
Nope,
not anymore.
Not anymore.
Yeah.
Dak is climbing for the first time. I gotta give him some credit.
And Carr is like Carr. Yeah, Carr's like down here, like
Carr played himself into that bottom third.
Yep.
Are you guys a believer
Kirk Cousins
in Dak
top
Prescott?
No, I mean I don't believe in the Cowboys.
What did you say?
Kirk
Cousins.
Oh, Kirk Cousins.
He might be at 10. He might.
Perk is gonna percolate when it matters most. I'll never.
We can name 10 guys.
You can't name 10 this season. I don't think so.
Bro, what? We got Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, Lamar Jackson, Justin Herbert, Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady.
I mean, if we're going off this season, like Aaron Rodgers, not
Jalen Hurts.
I'm giving all of them.
If you want to say overall, Dak Prescott's
overall, yes.
Dak is not better than Kirk.
Trent, don't do
Dak
this
is better
right
than Kirk.
Dak is better.
Come on,
Dak is better
Dak
than Kirk
Prescott is
Cousins.
better than
What are we doing? What are we doing?
Why are you doing
Like, what are we doing?
Yeah, because you're bugging, bro. Like he is better than Kirk Cousins, bro.
Based off what,
bro?
He's a better passer.
Better quarterback. He's a better quarterback, bro.
What?
He's more athletic. Oh, what, bro?
He's a better passer and he's more athletic.
Better passer.
That doesn't matter.
Decision maker.
He's not a better passer than him. What is that based off of?
It's based off what we see. It's based off even looking right now. Yo,
you act
like Kirk. You act wait. You acted like Kirk Cousins for years hasn't been surrounded by talent.
Same with Dak Prescott. Why you think I call him the what?
Yes.
What? What are you talking about?
I'm not debating that, bro. I'm not debating that.
Are we serious, bro? We had Amari Cooper,
I'm not debating
Lamb,
that, bro.
Prime Zeke.
To me, that shit's not even close. But whatever, bro. Cool.
What? They both had.
And he had Jason Witten 1 year.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Kirk Cousins would be out. Kirk Cousins would be out the league if it wasn't for Justin Jefferson, bro.
You said, bro,
he'd be a backup.
This is a dumbass shit, bro. That's just a dumbass.
Be a
shit.
backup.
That's gotta be out the league if it wasn't for shitty ass Dallas franchise. What
Like,
the fuck?
don't even.
What is we saying, bro?
I don't know why.
Bro, that franchise is
about
some shit,
talent.
bro. They mediocre,
It's
bro. Like
Dak Prescott and the Cowboys, like the Cowboys never had talent. Like that makes no sense. He hadn't had it.
Every year, arguably. Every year, arguably.
So Kirk Cousins is better than Dak.
I want to be clear. I want to be clear what we're saying. Ben you're saying Kirk Cousins is top 10.
We both crying about some Reggie.
I asked if Kirk Cousins top 10.
We both crying about some Reggie.
Block work. Dak Prescott a black. They're literally the same.
We tripping over some block work. You're right.
Oh wait.
You're right. We tripping over that block work for real.
Kirk is better. Hold on, wait. Kirk is. No, we're not doing this, bro. This shit is annoying, bro.
Wow.
Yo, Bama crazy.
Yo,
Why you
something's
keep
wrong with
clearing?
you, bro.
This is what we came to now, huh? All right.
What's wrong? What's wrong with arguing about this, Bama? What's wrong with arguing about it?
Because like on any given Sunday, both of them motherfuckers would look like they shouldn't be in the NFL.
And that happens more.
We only talking about them because they both had a weekend.
But that
where they was
happens.
both
That
good.
happens more. That happens more to Kirk Cousins, bro. That happens way more to Kirk Cousins.
Are we serious,
Come on,
bro?
What are we
I'm
doing?
about to say it happened more than that.
No, it's the same thing.
Yeah,
Bro,
I think it happens more than Kirk
because
Cousins.
I try to tell people, bro, if you don't watch the Cowboys and
You
just
would think
look at
Dak
the
Prescott
box-
be throwing.
Yeah.
Like, you would think Dak Prescott be
you would think
bugging.
he is not the problem. That boy be having QBRs of like 10 through the first 3 quarters.
The only thing that's really problem with Kirk Cousins is the whole primetime record. Like let's not.
I'm giving that as a Dak. I'm giving that as a Dak. I'm giving that as a Dak. I think Dak Prescott's better. What number am I at?
like 8.
Oh, what'd you say? It's like Mahomes, Burrow, Herbert, Brady,
say
Allen.
Ah,
That's where you're, Allen. And
Allen.
Dak.
I'm giving Dak. I think Hurts might edge it out over Kirk
I
Cousins.
don't
I'm
think
not gonna
Dak,
hold
but
you.
we can move that on. So
Oh, you
think-
also said Rodgers.
yeah, Rodgers
That's
is fine. If you want to say Brady too, that's fine. So
I said
That's
Brady.
9.
Matthew Stafford.
hell no.
Hell no.
If you don't stop, no, y'all better cut it out.
Stop, bro.
Y'all better cut it out.
Dub. Trevor Lawrence.
Hell no.
No,
Trevor Lawrence
no,
is
no.
Nah, not Trevor.
What
Not
are
Trevor.
we doing?
Stop.
Wait.
Stop.
Trent, let me cook
Stop.
your ass right now. Last year, who did you have better, Matthew Stafford or Kirk Cousins?
Bro, it was by one ranking.
Last
I had
year,
Matthew-
Man, just
Last
answer the
year-
question, man.
Last year,
Matthew
who did you have?
Matthew
you have?
Stafford.
Okay,
Matthew
so
Stafford.
just because Matthew Stafford's been hurt the whole fucking year,
I had him
now he's
by
not better?
one ranking, Dub. Do you not understand?
What made Kirk Cousins better this year?
I think he's a better passer than Matthew Stafford. They're
Don't
literally
fucking lie.
interchangeable.
Don't fucking
Oh,
lie.
Okay,
You gonna
okay.
say better passer?
Why are we? Hold on.
I'm
We're
gonna give
acting
you
like
3
Kirk Cousins is
options.
not a
So
really
now
good passer.
using your
Deshaun
answer based
Watson?
on what? Based on what?
You said what?
That- based
I'm
on
adding
what
a couple
was
more
Kirk
players to
Cousins
the
a better
10.
passer?
Deshaun Watson?
Deshaun Watson overall, yes, but I want to see
Geno Smith.
No,
Nah.
Nah, I give Kirk.
I'm a
I give
Seahawks
Kirk-
fan.
I
I'm a
give
Seahawks
Kirk
fan,
Geno.
but nah.
I give Kirk Geno.
don't start.
I'm rocking with Geno.
Don't
I
start.
give
That's
it
all I got. That's all I
Yeah,
got.
nah, he's top 10. No, we got
Yeah,
10.
J-Rob.
Fluent. We got 10.
I'm
We
rocking
actually
with
got
Geno
11.
Smith, baby.
We actually got 11 when we threw Trevor Lawrence and Matthew
But Trevor
Stafford.
Lawrence is not
Yeah.
better than Kirk Cousins.
Lawrence and
No,
Deshaun
No,
Watson.
not this
That's
year.
potential.
Not this
That's
year.
great
Y'all
potential right
talking
now.
about that.
If you want to say
Y'all
next,
talking-
if you want to
that
say next year
potential
Trevor
makes me
Lawrence is
so
better than Kirk
mad.
Cousins, cool. But don't say that right now. Please don't.
Potential.
I would take Trevor
is
Lawrence
shit
today
that
over
we
Kirk
think
Cousins.
they can do, but they haven't did yet. That is potential. So you're not finna do that with when we say right now.
Yeah, don't say
you're not
Trevor
finna
Lawrence,
do. We're not finna do something that we can't see that we believe they can do. Okay.
If I have to
Right
make a
now,
decision
it's
who
done.
to start today, I'm starting Trevor Lawrence over Kirk Cousins.
It's not
I
that
mean,
ridiculous.
if you wanna
to
say
say.
You're basing it
Nah,
off
potential.
of what
Nah.
you. You're basing it off your
It's really off talent
imagination.
base.
Like, oh,
If you want to say
yeah,
talent base, cool. But you can't say right now Trevor
I'm
Lawrence.
going to
Like,
say it
he's gonna-
again. If I'm starting a quarterback
Yeah, it's
today,
talent-based.
I'm
It's
starting
talent-based.
Trevor Lawrence over Kirk
It's
Cousins.
fine. But it's talent based. It's
Yeah.
talent based. It's just talent based.
What you talking about? That's what we're doing.
Now you're more fluent.
No, we're not doing it off talent. Who said
I put
that?
myself in a type zoom by accident.
Tight
We're
zoom.
going, we said overall, right? We said
Overall, as a
overall.
quarterback, Trevor Lawrence is not better than Kirk Cousins yet. That's why I said
How?
it's potential.
I disagree
Yes,
because
he
you guys
is.
always do this, so I'll do it. If I
Yeah.
drop
put
Trevor Lawrence
fucking
into
Justin
This
Herbert
Minnesota,
as a
motherfucker.
top
Wait,
five
hold
man
up, hold
of
up,
the year.
hold up.
on
Fluent.
bench,
This
purely
is the
off
same
talent,
guy.
bro.
This is the same
This is
guy
weird,
that had
bro.
Jamar Chase over Cooper Kupp last season, when Cooper Kupp was having the season of his career. He's been having multiple 1,000-yard seasons, but he had Jamar Chase off of one season low. Get the fuck out of here, bro. You
Nah,
can't put
word.
on a fucking
You
skillet,
bummed out.
bro.
How,
I be
Come on,
how
bugging
bro.
does
out.
that translate?
What we
Wait,
doing?
time out. Oh, let me put that in my belt because
God, it's just,
how does
that's what
that
you
translate?
did.
Uh-oh.
That's what you did. That's what you did. Because it's talent.
bro. That's
Because
a
it's
headshot.
talent.
No,
Because it's talent.
Dub.
You.
Wait, time out. If we want to do that,
Time out.
last year, Trevor Lawrence was a bottom 5 quarterback. No situations, he was still bottom 5. He was terrible.
Yeah,
No,
but his
shut up,
situation
don't even
was
say nothing.
way
Shut up.
crazy, bro.
Don't even say nothing. Now, next year, he's coming in looking like he's what he's supposed to do. He still had ifs and downs. Jamar Chase came in off the rip, bugging, getting 1,500 yards, looking amazing. Now, off the stats last year, Cooper
Looking
Kupp.
amazing.
Now, yeah, and after stats looking last year, Cooper Kupp was better because he triple crown. But I'm saying overall, as a wide receiver, it's not crazy to say.
Wait, aren't you the same guy that gives reasonings on why Daniel Jones plays so fucking ass, but you're not gonna give the reasonings for Trevor Lawrence?
I said that. I said.
Okay, cool. So let's keep that.
You can't even compare.
Let's wait there.
Dub, hold on. Let me finish. Dub.
Okay, go ahead.
You can't even compare that because Daniel Jones never had a season like that with Trevor Lawrence.
Hold up. Wait right there.
Never did.
Much Cooper Kupp, a guy who's had multiple 1,000-yard seasons, but then he had a season where he and you use stats. Don't act as if you don't. You use stats. Okay, cool. So a guy who had a triple crown, a guy who was a Super Bowl MVP
Wait a minute.
that.
Time out.
Wait. You're
the last person to talk about Cooper Kupp. Last year, you even said he was top 10.
Trent, I was wrong. And I was wrong.
So why are you bringing up me?
I've acknowledged that already. So
what
it
are you
doesn't
talking
work.
about?
Your logic doesn't work.
You said
right
Cooper
now.
Kupp wasn't top 10.
Trent, your
why are you
logic
talking about
doesn't work.
last year?
Your logic doesn't. Why do
was
people
nice.
do this? Trent, simmer down for a second.
What are you talking about?
No, Trent, simmer down. You can't sit here and use a point that I said where I openly admitted about that I was wrong about. You can't use that as one of your
Did I ever say Jamar Chase was better than Cooper Kupp talent? Did I ever say that? No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Nobody's never.
No, Bama,
you know he gonna find.
Bama,
You know he gonna look for
lied,
the clip.
Bama, they
he
lied
gonna look
on
for the
national
clip.
TV again,
You can look for the clip.
They lied on
look for the
national
clip and
TV
find
again.
it.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. When
I
Ron
think you
was
said that
looking
too, bro. I remember
A lot of
that.
y'all boys, his rookie year, y'all had that boy top 5.
That's a fact. You sure did.
Y'all
did.
I'm not gonna say definitively, but y'all was like, oh, bro.
I never said it off talent. I never said it off talent.
Trent, you did say that, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I really can't believe you're not.
No,
I ain't gonna lie, Trent. I really can't believe you're not owning that, bro.
I think you said off the eye test.
I did not say off the eye. You can look up any better receiver. I never said it off talent, bro. I say
my bad.
As a wide receiver, I gave
let me use his exact words. Oh, why do you think Jamar Chase is better? Just because I think he's a better receiver. Well, why is he better? Just because I just think he's better. He's just a better wide receiver to me.
You did it.
You did it.
Not with Jamar Chase.
You gotta own your shit, bro.
You have.
I have not with Jamar Chase. I don't know why G Baby saying that because I didn't gave him a whole essay of why I think Jamar was better. I don't know why I don't do the off talent, and you can't even compare that situation with Jamar and Cooper Kupp versus Trevor Lawrence and Kirk Cousins. Because Trevor Lawrence is not even
capping at his finest.
Wait, hold on, and Trevor Lawrence is not even bugging right now. You act like he playing like he top 5. At least Jamar Chase, you can talk about last year. He was playing almost close to a top 5 level. So
There's no way all of these guys heard you say it, but you didn't.
How you saying all these guys and G Baby's the only one who said that? Who was all these guys?
No, everybody's agreeing with me. But
you can find the clip. Find the clip. Find it.
Okay, I'll find it. I'll send it to you. You on national TV. I can't believe this. Oh man. DJ Hanson.
Like oh my god.
What you gotta say?
I'm looking at some right now. And
I'm just reading the chat, bro. I mean,
and like people like
go ahead, man. My fault. Well, go ahead, man. Because y'all has be mute. Say something, nigga.
I am, boy. Shut up. I'll slap this man till next week. Anyway. Why am I on the full Zoom?
Because, bro, I feel like this should be a golden moment in PC when you talk, man. Like, chat. We be trying to get Ben to come out of this. What episode is this? 76, bro. Spam turtle shells in here. Ben, you need to come out your shell, bro. Like, we is almost 100 episodes in, bro. You only cuss like twice in fucking 76 episodes.
Say you'll slap him again. Say you slap him again,
Say you'll
bro.
slap his bitch ass.
I know,
just
like
that.
That's why I be fucking with Ben so much, bro. Because that nigga, he just be so even keeled, bro. Like, it's annoying. Like, damn, bro. We get it. You sophisticated, bro. We get it. You evolve. You evolve. You bigger than most stuff. But goddamn, come down here with us sometimes, bro. Like, it's fun down here.
Come to the
All right,
it's fun down here.
Hold on.
All right. Nah, but like I see some videos.
You don't know that inside joke, bro. Go ahead, man. My bad.
Yeah, I see some videos that said like they'll take Jamar Chase over Justin Jefferson. Like right now, like Ron said it. That was in the past, though.
I mean, Ron also said he thought Russ was gonna be back in the top 5. So
Yeah, I mean, I think we all did though.
No,
I ain't going front.
Everybody was
Rush
high
is
on
the
Jamar
biggest
Chase.
catfish in history. I'm gonna let y'all know that right now.
You
Yeah, he
So,
might
hold on,
be,
quick
bro.
question.
I ain't
He
gonna
the
lie. I
biggest
don't.
catfish
when
in
it comes to
history.
a player, like when it comes to a player who was at a top, do you think he had the biggest fall off in NFL history? I can't think of another dude besides Namdi. Because
Like in a year,
But Namdi was always overrated, bro.
He was.
I think he was premature.
Always,
I think
he was overrated
premature.
coming. Namdi was overrated coming out,
always
bro.
overrated, but he fell off. But I don't know. Like
they gave Namdi a bag.
They gave him a bag, just like Russell Wilson. So I'm saying, like,
let's not talk about that.
Is Russell Wilson? Did he have the biggest fall off in NFL history?
I'm not gonna lie. The only thing that could save
Eddie
Russell
Lacy?
Wilson is Sean Payton.
But them boys never was like
Sean Payton
fell
to
off
the
with that
Broncos. If I'm the Denver Broncos, I'm doing whatever it takes to get Sean Payton. Because I think if there's anybody who can fix Russ, get him some timing, help him throw in these windows, because he's a short stature quarterback. Go get you Sean Payton.
It's not happening.
Why are we trying to
It's
speak
never
about
gonna
who
happen.
somebody should get? Miami.
Why?
Get
And I'll tell you why it's never going to happen.
Why is it that?
I'm going to tell you why. I don't mean to burst your bubble with logic, but here's why it's never going to happen. Sean Payton has already said he's putting his team of coaches together, and that Vic Fangio is going to be his defensive coordinator. Vic Fangio is still getting paid by the Broncos as their head coach. They ain't no fucking way they're going to pay him to be head coach and defensive coordinator. Ain't happening. No chance, no way, no how.
I mean,
not happening.
I ain't gonna lie. With new management, first of all, hold on. I don't want to say no way, no how, because what I need to understand is the Denver Broncos, their ownership is by far the richest in the NFL. So if it means the Super Bowl ring to get Sean Payton and Vic Fangio, they're gonna pay the piper, bro. They're going to pay to do business with the devil. Let's not act like everybody don't got a price. And if it's the price of the Super Bowl, they're going to pay it.
Y'all are nasty. First off,
I'm nasty.
No, I ain't talking about you, J-Rob.
Oh.
I just want to comment on this comment section. First off, Peyton Hillis never went to the Super Bowl. 2 Super Bowls at that, and he was never up for MVP conversation.
That might have been the biggest
Albert
Haynesworth
history. Albert Haynesworth was good, but I think he just
Albert Haynesworth was good for like years though. Like
he was.
He was good until Washington paid him. He was done in Washington.
Exactly.
But we gotta think about his fall off though. Like I'm thinking about all the big NFC. Like, bro, he might have the biggest fall off all time.
He just stopped playing. Russ is playing. Like we're watching this fall off. Like
you can't.
Albert Haynesworth was kicking dummies and shit in practice. Like you could just tell, bro, just didn't want to be here. He was checked out. You can't say Russ is checked out. Like that boy is really out there trying to.
I don't know if this is true.
I
don't know if this is true. I seen on Twitter that when his teammates asked Russell Wilson why we struggling, Russell Wilson said that this is a test and the devil is coming for us right now, and that we just need to stay on stride and just keep it pushing. I don't know if that's true, but if it is, that's wild.
He a Christian. He a devout Christian, man. Like, come on, bro. You can't.
Yeah, that's what it is, bro.
Yeah, he is.
That a man is in tune with his faith. That's of course. I feel like with certain quarterback, he cornered.
I'm not gonna lie.
But you gotta also understand.
I'm a Christian too.
No.
I would never say that. I would never say that.
But still, though,
like never.
He corny though. Like we Christians.
But hold on, I ain't gonna lie. But we gotta also.
Hold on. J-Rob, let me ask you a question, bro. Let's say if Gridiron starts going down the gutter, and it's mainly because of what I'm doing. Am I gonna say? How would you feel if I said, "Nah, the devil's testing us, bro"? Say God's testing us.
I'd say speak for yourself. That's what I was saying. Speak for yourself. The devil ain't getting me. Speak for yourself. But look, hey Bama, your man's is corny, but what we also got to take into account is Russ also wanted to be the star of the show. He do all that corny shit, but it's also his persona. You know what I'm saying? And he been playing like some doo-doo. And he does do things to make himself stand out. Like why he got his own office in the facility. How come Sierra can
that's some stuff that's wrong. Yeah.
How come Sierra can get on the team?
J-Rob, that's what I'm talking about when I say
get on the team playing. How come Sierra can get on the team playing, but the other wives can't? How come he got extra parking spaces for his family, but my family got a gotta get them a
J-Rod,
You got a better agent than you.
J-Rod, you my brother. I know you a little bit younger than me, but you know, bro. When I say cornball, that's exactly what I mean, though. That's some cornball shit.
Cornball.
That's some cornball shit.
But he
bro.
plays into that whole persona, is what I'm saying. Like this
because that's him. He's he is a cornball. Like,
and how does that? And let me ask you,
like,
as two people who have lived inside of a football locker room, how would that make you feel? He would get on my fucking nerves.
Yeah, he would, but
he would get on my fucking nerves. And the only difference is he would get on my fucking nerves, but I would get over it because we're winning. But when we're losing, you getting on my fucking nerves. And we
don't want to hear that shit.
I don't want to hear none of this shit. I don't want to hear this shit.
Bro, when you get home now and then at the end of the video, you still saying Broncos country. Let's ride. Come
on. When they play Seattle, that boy's out of the 50-yard line like this. I was like, Lord.
Bama, that's not
this boy's cringe.
But Bama, that's not some me shit, though. That's not some me shit.
The fuck wrong
but J-Rod, hold on. J-Rod, why you bring that up, though? Why you bring that up? You're bringing it up because they're losing. You're bringing it up because he's not playing.
No, I'm bringing this. I think this whole thing. I think this is thing since Seattle. I don't think this is just new in Broncos country. I think it's been around since Seattle.
Russ isn't the only one that has his own private parking space or his own offense. I guarantee
it is. It is.
No, it's not.
Floyd, he made me take a pay cut.
But
they hyped this nigga up. They hyped this nigga up. They made us take a pay cut. They made you take a pay cut. They made J-Rod take a pay cut. They said, bro, we got
Denver.
Russell Wilson is doing.
Prior to Denver, would you say Russell Wilson was a superstar?
On the way, they hyped him up. He
would you have said,
He on the way.
Every superstar gets special treatment. Every superstar gets it.
But Floyd, this is my thing. I agree with that. I'm not denying that statement. But at the end of the day, it's a difference when you get superstar treatment and you're ass, and it's then when you get superstar treatment and y'all are winning.
Right. But the thing is,
because of how it resonates in the locker room.
Hold on. So hey, we want you to come to Denver. Well, why would I leave Seattle? Well, we're going to give you this much money. We'll give you a private office and your own parking space. Cool. Halfway through the season, hey, you know what? We're losing and you're not playing as well as we thought. So we're going to take that away. You can't do that.
You can't take it away.
But that's not what J-Rob is saying.
It's in his contract. What I'm saying is those things make it hard for the morale of a locker room.
But that's what I'm saying. It doesn't, because every superstar gets it.
But it's different. But my point in saying it is you can get it, but if we're winning, nobody's going to give a damn. And
of course, when you're losing, they give a damn. But if you're the seventh DB on that team, making no money.
No, I understand that point. My point was saying that you have all this special treatment, but you're not delivering. It's going to look bad in the locker room. And even in Seattle, they didn't really rock with him. When have you heard any of Russell Wilson's teammates talk any type of good things about him? You hear Richard Sherman on the Volume Sports? Richard Sherman has yet to say anything to me that seems like he's complimenting his old teammate.
And I think that's where the Hackett comes in.
Pete Carroll, in my opinion, was not looking like, oh my God, Russ, don't go. I think he felt like, get him off my hands. I'm over it. I think everybody was over it.
Then Denver should have known that.
What you say?
They knew what they were getting into.
But that's my point. I think they were expecting not. I think Russell Wilson was like they fail safe, and they wasn't expecting to get they fail safe.
Check me out. Fluent. I agree with you. Special players do get those special.
And I agree with that point too.
But this go back. This go back to Russell Wilson and how much of a cornball he is. And this is why I agree with J-Rod. Once we start losing, my nigga, don't let me see you going into that private office, bro. Don't let me see you using that private motherfucking that parking, bro. Like, because I know how Russell is, bro. He probably pulling up, cornball, getting out, Broncos country.
So your issue is it's okay that he has it. He doesn't like that he's putting it in everyone's face.
Yeah.
Especially if we're not
outside looking in.
Outside, if we at the bottom if we at the bottom of the ocean, you better be at the bottom of the ocean with us.
With me, bro. Don't let me see you going in that private office, bro.
Yeah, you better not be up on that yacht. You better be drowning down here with me. You better be drowning. Because you're not going to be living lavish.
I can live with that. I can live with that. I can live with that.
You can tell he probably be looking. He probably be talking about, Broncos country, let's ride. Before we walk into the office.
Let's ride.
Like,
And it's a difference. And listen, it's a difference with your team.
Knock that nigga
It's
ass
a difference,
out,
bro.
It's a difference.
I would fight him, bro. Yo, Fluent, I would have fought him in the locker room.
I would have fought him, bro. I would have fought him, bro.
What if he brought you one of them?
You would have hit me with a Broncos country, let's ride, before you went into a private office that I don't have. And listen, this is another crazy.
And we
stat
4-11, and we're 4-11.
4-11. Listen,
Because of you.
They said
Because
they had
of you.
Bro, this
Got
is what's so
51
crazy.
put on us by Baker Mayfield.
This is so crazy though. I think Herders posted this shit. They said on that 9-game losing streak, they say if they just would have scored 18 points, they'll be 8-1 instead of that 9-game.
They can't score.
They would be 8-1 if they just would have scored 18 points. Just 18 points, they'll be 8-1 instead of winning on that 9-game losing streak. That is fucking insane, bro. That is insane, dog. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Don't Broncos country, let's ride, bro. Listen, bro, don't do that, bro. Like,
I don't want to hear that shit.
I
don't want to hear that shit.
At this point, like you trying to fight, bro. Like,
yeah, like I don't want to hear that point, shit. Like, yeah, just save it, bro. Save it. And
don't
and stop making things about you. Like I don't want to see you in the middle of the Bronco doing it. And I'm not saying you can't pray. So crazy, I'm not saying you can't pray, but it becomes about you. It becomes about you.
Man, but what he do?
It becomes about you.
But like Gold Dust out there. If y'all watch wrestling, go back to Gold Dust, bro. That boy was like Gold Dust out there. I was like, no way. Yeah. Like he's doing the Gold Dust. Like,
you know, I'm in that
2023.
I'm gonna be QB whisperer. That shit is such a reach of a statement.
Oh my
Pete Carroll has never been a QB whisperer. Don't have nobody tell you that.
He kind of has been though, but look, check me out, J Rock.
Oh yeah,
check me out, J Rock.
My God,
J Rock. No. Look,
don't follow this G baby trap, bro. He's all his quarterbacks at USC.
Okay,
with Heisman or not, didn't pan out for
J Rock. That's what I'm saying. That is a perfect quarterback whisperer. That's a perfect example of a quarterback.
Not a whisperer.
If you got a nigga named John David Booty and he looks competent with you. And then he gets to the NFL not with you.
That don't make you a whisperer, bro.
Off, that makes you a whisperer.
That means get him on to Reggie Bush and get him out the way.
Now, John David Booty had Joe McKnight. John David Booty had Joe McKnight, R.I.P. But I'm just saying.
R.I.P. Joe McKnight for sure used to be a Jet.
I'm just saying, bro. Mark Sanchez, Mr. Butt, bro, he was horrible when he went to the butt fumble, bro. Come on, bro.
I mean, at least he was decent for a few years though.
Check down Shawty.
He was
Trick,
booty,
don't do that.
Okay,
he had LT. He had LT check down Shawty, bro.
Yeah, he had. Yeah, you gotta understand. He had everything. He was Jimmy Garoppolo.
Cause didn't LT lead the league in touchdowns?
Those Jets teams, when we went to them AFC championships, he was Jimmy G, bro. He was everything Jimmy G was for the 49ers. We just had a great
Matt Leinart
defense, great running back.
Matt Leinart was so ew, bro.
Hey, somebody put the full screen. Somebody put the full screen right quick.
Oh, I got you.
Here you go.
That's really Gold Dust.
Gold Dust,
bro.
Hey, y'all is sleeping too. Gold Dust is like 6'5", 260, bro. Y'all is
facts.
Playing, bro. Mm-hmm. Really out there being zesty though. Like,
yeah, that's right. Hold on, my bad. My bad, J Rock. That's right. I'm not moving them shoes, bro. It's a staple now. Them shoes are staying right there. They're staying right there, bro. Goated. They staying right there, bro. I got a super chat from DJ Hansen, bro. Is Eli Manning a Hall of Famer?
Off the simple fact that he clipped the Patriots twice where they was at the pinnacle of being like basically how Alabama
I'm just giving it to him off the rings.
Yeah.
Just off the rings.
2 rings alone.
Off them 2 rings.
He ended, bro. The Patriots was 1 game away from going undefeated, 17-0. I mean, or 19-0. I'm sorry. You got to give it to him.
You just explaining why, like I said, it's the best ring ever, dub.
But also, if Eli Manning getting that ring, getting them 2 rings, there's a lot of other guys that need some more respect in that Super Bowl.
Mario Manningham on that.
That wasn't a Mario Manningham ring. That wasn't a Mario Manningham. David Tyree.
You said what?
David Tyree.
Everybody on that Giants defense then goes to the Hall of Fame too.
Don't be gross.
They beat him. It wasn't Eli who beat him.
What was that linebacker y'all had? What was his name?
No, because they don't even make. But here's the thing though, they don't even make what's his name that run if Eli don't play well. Both of them playoff runs. So don't do the defense. That's nasty.
Do you put? Come on, is Eli Manning a Hall of Fame quarterback?
Well,
Let's check the numbers.
Yes,
No, the numbers will tell you no.
Yeah, I mean, of course, numbers probably tell you no, but you
Numbers
have
tell
to
you no.
factor that he's had one of the.
So the fact that he's in the Hall of Fame is because the Giants had 2 good runs. That's it. The guy has a losing record.
He's a negative. No, it's not. It's not negative. To be
what's 500?
Yeah, it's 500.
Okay, sorry, 500. He's a 500 quarterback. He's the definition of mid.
Okay, that's fine. And he still got the Hall of Fame. You gotta acknowledge it. Oh wow,
they put too many people in the Hall of Fame, man.
I ain't gonna say.
But you know how many quarterbacks,
in the playoffs though, fluent, bro.
Let's not act like in the playoffs that he wasn't. Them 2 playoff runs, he was playing.
If we go knock people like Lamar, Herbert, all them boys for what they don't do in the playoffs, we gotta give some credit to people like Eli Manning who perform and play above what they normally play at in the regular season.
No.
You have to, bro. You can't say no.
Talk about
Eli
2007. 2007,
bro. Look at the playoff run. He wasn't that good that season. Look at the playoff run that he had.
The playoff
against the Packers, he only threw for 250 yards on 40 attempts, and he didn't even have a TD.
Did you watch the game, bro?
I mean, I watched the game. I know I watched the game, but it wasn't this. Eli Manning wasn't putting the team on his fucking back. I mean,
but the thing is, for both playoff runs, Dub, if he doesn't play well, they lose every game.
He played mid.
He didn't play mid. He did not play mid in that whole playoff series. No, he didn't. Why are you lying?
Bro, are you serious?
Against the 2011, it's the same thing. Don't lie.
No. All right, 2011, I'll double check 2011. He didn't play great. He didn't play great against the Patriots.
He played.
He didn't
play well against the Patriots. What you mean? What you lying for?
We gonna lie.
Brandon Miller.
We just lying now?
What are you saying,
bro?
We just lying.
Okay. Let me ask you a question. Forget the names. Forget who they beat. Forget who they beat for a second. If you had a quarterback who was in the league, and I said he was in the league for what, 15, 16 years? Something like that. He made the playoffs 6 times. He only got out of the first round twice. He's a 500 record. Like you're not. There's nothing Hall of Fame-ish.
Just like
he's really
what if I told you his brother was fucking Peyton Manning?
Then I'd put him in the Hall of Fame, I guess. Then I would put him in the Hall of Fame.
Bro, dang, Jangling, that's so nasty because Eli was like 37 when he got benched. Don't shut up.
Like I think he had 2 really great runs, and that's it.
But it matters for history though, because it's a Hall of Fame.
In 2007,
he got out the first round. He won a Super Bowl.
In 2007, the same way Russell Wilson did his job for the Legion of Boom. Eli Manning, all he did was do his job for that Giants team. That defense.
No,
you're lying.
All I'm saying
though,
all I'm saying is this though: if Eli Manning is going in the Hall of Fame, my dog Donovan McNabb deserves his Hall of Fame vote.
Exactly. Yeah,
100%. I don't give a fuck. Say what you want. I stand on that.
Okay, but
if you're gonna put Eli Manning in the Hall of Fame, put Donovan McNabb in the Hall of Fame. He definitely deserves his vote.
But I mean, shit, Joe Namath is in the Hall of Fame.
The defense wasn't really.
And he shouldn't be either.
You're gonna lie again.
What?
You said the defense. What?
I said they defense showed out in the Super Bowl. It wasn't bugging the whole year. Dub, do you know? Our defense. I'll put it like this. The Giants 2007 defense was like the Bengals shit.
Bro,
just like that. And they went crazy in the Super Bowl.
They held the Green Bay Packers to 20 points. That's not good.
They held them to 20 points. Oh my!
They held the Dallas Cowboys to 17. They held the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to 14.
But what are you saying? You acting like they
defense fucking up.
They're not shutting them down. It's not a crazy shutdown defense. I literally just
said.
He
played football.
Yo, he's holding them under. They held him under 21 points.
I literally just said.
J-Rob, if you're holding a team under 21 points, that's good, right? That's really good.
That's pretty good defense.
That playoff.
I ain't gonna lie. In the NFL,
it was just like the Bengals defense last year, and then they really
14,
went crazy in the Super Bowl.
17, 20, 14. Those
that's pretty. That's pretty damn good to me, bro.
Okay, wait, time out. I literally just said it's like the Bengals defense.
I don't
know why you are we trying to say like the Bengals defense last year was still going crazy too.
Bias. Even hold on, J-Rob. Even in 2011, not one team scored over 21 points. Not one. So what are we doing?
Them defenses all stepped up. Don't put the performances just strictly on the back of Peyton Manning. Now I hope that's not. Eli Manning. I'm just saying.
He just said like
I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying.
Like, why are we being gross? Like,
how are we being gross?
You're overvaluing what you're doing.
I literally said Eli Manning. Both of those players. If he doesn't play well, both of them years because we're underdogs in every single game that we played. They don't win a game.
He was mid.
When they play the Packers, and what do they? Oh wait, time out.
Oh my God! I just realized. I just realized Trent can't be in this conversation. They're the Giants.
Well,
I'm sorry.
My Packers game, Dub. How many points did we put up on the 15-1 Packers that almost won undefeated? How many points you put up on them?
Oh, Eli Manning played great that game.
That's my point. You have to play well. We're
so wait.
Team.
You just said because you said he played great.
You
That's
said
your words. You said he played great. So out of 8 games that he had during 2011,
it's not out of 8 games.
Hold up. Let me finish my point. Out of the 8 games of 2011 and 2007 that he played, he had 1 game where he played great. Everything else was mid.
It wasn't mid.
And again, we say under 21 points. Hold on. It was in the 2011. It was 2, 20, 17, and the undefeated Patriots held them to 17. I would say the defense had a lot to do with that game.
You're missing the point. Yeah, no, because I literally said the defense in that year in 2007, because we was ranked like 23rd. I said the defense had like a Bengals type run in the Super Bowl. Any Super Bowl, they went ballistic. They went crazy. But that defense wasn't they wasn't OD talking about some old it's wow.
That defense was OD. Holding teams to under 21
because you and Dub, it's not just lie because the Falcons game he played great, the Packers game he played great, and then the 49ers game he played well. So I don't know why you lying to us. Oh, 1 game and this and that. The rest of play mid. You're lying.
I'm lying.
Okay,
now?
But my point is this: for a Hall of Fame career, a 16-year career, we're saying. Okay, let's say those 2 years he had great run.
Significant.
Is 2 enough? Is that enough for a Hall of Fame?
It's significant.
Well, two great years is significant enough. I'm just asking a question.
Is he not the only team to win the Super Bowl as a 9-17?
Yes
or no?
The Giants are sure.
But again, if I bring up that whole run in 2011, the reason why we talk about it because he played well in every single game. Every game he played well in.
Okay, but what about all the games he played garbage?
2007.
What about all the games he played? Hold on, see what I'm saying? You want to give him credit for every game he played well. What about all the games where he went 0 touchdowns and 3 interceptions?
You're missing the point. You have to put him in because of those 2 Super Bowls. If you take the Super Bowls out, he's not a Hall of Famer. But you have to include him in. He's just one of the players you have to include him in. You have to.
I think too many.
You don't have to do many.
Well, you don't have to, but it's a good case.
Too many good players. I think too many good players get into the Hall of Fame, and it should be for great players.
Like who? Who's too many good players that got in the Hall of Fame?
You want me to go through the list of Hall of Famers?
A quarterback, something. Who?
Namath was one that was brought up earlier. Should not be in the Hall of Fame. Eli Manning shouldn't be in the Hall of Fame.
I mean, shit.
Philip Rivers shouldn't be in the Hall of Fame.
Philip Rivers.
I don't know if he's going to go in. I'm just saying. I got to go look at who's in. But I know that the last time we did this,
G-Baby going crazy in the chat.
Even Deion Sanders said the Hall of Fame should be for the greatest of the greats. And the fact that you've budged us all in together, it's a shame. He goes, you should make a second level.
The NFL Hall of Fame is actually hard to get into.
It's not.
Wide receivers.
How is it not hard?
Nah, it's hard to get into, though. I think it is.
I think
when I figured out Reggie Wade and Torrey Holt wasn't in the Hall of Fame, I'm like, damn, that's.
I think depends on the position. Depends on the position.
Okay, I'm with you there.
Hard for special teams, right? Hard for special teams guys. Hard for linemen. Hard for wide receivers because there's so many. Quarterbacks is less. There's less.
T.O. wasn't the first ballot because
T.O. wasn't.
That was politics.
That wasn't because
that was politics.
That was because of his like what they conceived to be perceived to be an attitude, which he didn't have
to do. T.O. was the first ballot because of this right here, nigga. You know why he won no fucking first ballot? Fuck out of here.
Because he had a scar on his knuckle.
Man, nah, hell no. Chris Collinsworth was up there talking about something. He like young bitches, man. Come on, man. You know why? Man, you know why T.O. ain't in no motherfucking first ballot hall.
Trent, Eli averaged 235 yards,
crazy,
1.5 TDs, and 0.75 interceptions in the playoffs. Get that miss shit up out of here, bro. Nobody's hearing you, bro.
What are you talking about, Dub?
Nobody's hearing you. Nobody's hearing you, bro. Nobody's hearing you, bro. Nobody's hearing you, bro.
What are you talking about?
You need to let go of this Giants.
Okay, so look.
No, wait, real quick, man. Before you go. If Eli Manning didn't play well and he still won the Super Bowls, and he didn't play well, nobody was talking about him not being a Hall of Fame. It wouldn't be a question that he's not a Hall of Famer. It's the fact that he did. It's the reason why we talking about him.
He played mid.
So this is why I gotta come to my little bro Abe, bro. This is why I fuck with Trent. You feel me? This is why I gotta fuck with Trent tough right now. Fluent. This is at you, nigga. This is at you. Hold on, where the finger at? You Fluent. Is Terry Bradshaw a Hall of Famer? Ooh,
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Wait.
4 rings plus for his time, he was one of the better quarterbacks. Also has a winning record for his career.
I'm glad you said that because to me, in my opinion, and I heard y'all say this about basketball and all that stuff too. The 2000s and the mid 2000s was the pinnacle of sports. So you would say Terry Bradshaw off 4 rings is Hall of Fame, but those 2 rings in the mid 2000s that Eli Manning won off arguably the greatest
against Tom Brady.
Against Tom Brady.
It was in one.
He won in 2011.
No, he beat Tom Brady twice. His 2 rings came off Tom Brady.
It wasn't in the
twice.
Tom Brady don't play defense.
You said mid 2000s. You said mid
2000 and
2007. It was
2007,
2011. 2011 is not the mid 2000s. 2011 is not the mid 2000s.
But I feel like 2000 to 2010 is the mid 2000s, in my opinion. 2000 to 2000. I do like the 10-year span or whatever.
Okay,
that's how
I see.
That's kind of how I do it every 10 years.
And I don't even want to bring up another quarterback because it's going to start another whole riot. J-Rob.
That's all I'm saying.
I'm not going to bring up another quarterback.
I won't get crazy.
I'm going to another quarterback.
I'm a chill. I promise.
Because all he got is the stats. But I'm not going to bring up.
I'm a chill. I'm a
Warren Moon.
Yeah, you're right. I was going
to bring Terry Bradshaw. Just remember, Eli Manning, what was my knock? That he was a 500 quarterback. Terry Bradshaw was 107 and 51. He was an MVP. He was a 4-time Super Bowl champ. It's very different than Eli Manning, who only made the playoffs half of the time he was there. Was a 500 quarterback. Hold on, giant fanboy. Hold on. Was a 500 quarterback and only had 2 good playoff runs, and every other time he made the playoffs, lost in the first round. So it's very different to compare a guy who was at the top of his game and made the finals and made the Super Bowl, won 4 times, had a winning record, won more than 2-1 games versus a 500 quarterback. Winning matters. Record matters. I'm sorry.
We know that. Winning matters and all that, but did he not play with the steel curtain?
All the credit in the world. All the credit. Giants defense carried Eli to those Super Bowls too. So you can't use that excuse.
What? You're lying. He never got carried.
He held.
Oh my God! Stop!
Under 20 points per game.
Let me ask you, Flu.
Why y'all niggas just be
under 21 is
under 21 points per game.
You can't compare the Giants defense to the
steel curtain.
I'm not comparing them. I'm not comparing them. I'm not comparing them. What I'm saying is,
what is it? It's only 4 defenses in NFL history that's like that. That's
you can only compare quarterbacks. You can't listen.
Bears,
defense. Lucky for him, he got a better defense. Cool.
Ravens, right?
Yeah, that's why his record is better. Put that in the context. That's why.
Especially,
your point is when he wins, it's in. When he loses, it's the defense. That's the problem with you guys. You sound like Ben talking about Herbert. When he wins, it's in. When he loses, it's defense.
J-Rob, the Steel Curtain era.
I know.
The Steel Curtain
era.
You don't agree a lot.
Yeah, but I know.
You know what?
I don't agree with you a lot, Flo, but you killing them right now, bro. I'm not.
But hold on, I'm gonna say one thing. No, I want to say one thing that's not making sense.
How am I?
I do think it's nasty the way I bring up the Terry Bradshaw thing because Terry Bradshaw played a different era of football, y'all. It was not throwing the ball to the level now. Y'all trying to compare Terry Bradshaw's numbers to guys playing in the 2000s, late 2000s. Bro, they running the wishbone, wing tee. They're not in the power eye. Like the amount of times they're throwing the ball compared to running the ball is way different back when Terry Bradshaw plays than it is now. And I'm not trying to be nasty about that, but the way you compare them,
so I'm gonna ask another
y'all
question.
are comparing these guys to guys right now that don't make sense.
Because we killed
Eli.
These guys not running. Terry Bradshaw wasn't running a West Coast offense. He wasn't running a spread offense.
Hear me out.
We're gonna have 3, 4, 5,000 yard passing season.
Hold on, J-Rob, to counteract, to go what Fluent was trying to say.
He's running the ball, but he's passing.
Y'all was just yelling. What Fluent was saying, the point in which, all right, he had the steel curtain. Cool. Don't act as if Eli Manning didn't have a fucking Giants defense that was holding teams to under 21 points. Let's not act as if that. On top of them both having good defensive, Terry Bradshaw was one of the top 5 guys in the league as a quarterback. Where Eli Manning, how many years? Eli, how many years was Eli Manning a top 5 guy?
Did you not say you can't not compare that shit?
No, you're comparing him to the era.
You're comparing him right now.
Wait, is the QB pool in the 2000s and 2010s not way better than the ones in the 70s?
Oh my God, you're missing the point. You're missing the point. Because
when
you do no, Trent, let me answer it. Trent, when you do the correct, let me tell you, Trent, and shut up for a second. Just shut up for a second, please. Because when you do the correct way of doing things and you just compare it to the eras, he has a point. Your question was, why is Terry Bradshaw a Hall of Famer? Well,
I didn't ask that question.
No, the question was, why is Terry Bradshaw a Hall of Famer?
Warren Moon. Bama asked Terry Bradshaw.
Where did Terry Bradshaw? All right, so Bama. So yes, so he's arguing Terry Bradshaw. We're talking about Terry Bradshaw.
I'm talking about Terry Bradshaw.
Topic. Yeah. So he's talking about Terry Bradshaw. So we're addressing that. So if you're not talking about Terry Bradshaw, shut the hell up, because this ain't your conversation. Number one. Number two. If you go off the criteria of what people, especially in the media, go off of, they compare it to era. So yes, if we have two guys where both defenses was great, the guy who was a top 5 guy in his time, winning an MVP, he's always going to get the edge out for the Hall of Fame over Eli Manning.
And that's the case. If we talking about eras, then shut up. Then Eli isn't a Hall of Fame because he had 2 historic runs. You're not making sense in your head.
What?
You talking about
Okay. So Doug, let me rebuttal. Hey, Tom Coughlin is more so of an old school coach of that type of era, 71's era. So when you talk about like the quarterback innovation and how quarterbacks throw all over the field, that's not Tom Coughlin. Tom Coughlin is predicated off of defense and running the ball. That's why they also made Tiki Barber fix his fumbling issue, because they wanted to run the ball. That was their point of emphasis of attack. Mm-hmm. So that's the thing for us with passing the ball. But like I said, I gotta go back to this point. If we gonna talk about winning, bro, like it's being the it's based upon the quarterback because they touch the ball every play, bro. I gotta give my hat off to quarterbacks if they perform in the playoffs. I get what y'all saying with the regular season. I feel you. Regular season, bro, I feel you. That shit don't mean nothing. But we gotta give our hats off to dudes that perform in the playoffs. Now, what you can say, oh, he didn't throw enough touchdowns. It's the playoffs, bro. It's about converting on certain 4th downs. It's about converting on certain 3rd downs. It's about converting on certain 2nd downs, because every possession counts in the playoffs. Every possession. That's when what they talk about. The game is it's a game of inches. They talk about the fucking playoffs. That shit is a real game of inches. That shit is a real game of inches in the playoffs. So if Eli Manning is capitalizing on those inches in the playoffs twice. Mm-hmm. One of the years Brady was up against history. It was 18 and you are playing Randy Moss in the 18-0 Patriots, my nigga. You was not finna say, bro, it was just a defense. No.
Trent. Trent is quick to say, regardless of all the amazing things Dan Marino did, yards, all that kind of stuff. Hold on. He says in the playoffs, hold on. He holds it against him. He says he choked those 2 times. He always brings that up. But why isn't he talking about Eli Manning when he choked those 4 times in the first round of the playoffs? Completely ignoring it. Why do you ignore the negative the Giants do? You always bring up the negatives of everybody else.
Why are you lying?
You didn't say that? You didn't say that?
We just talking about Hall of Fame. Not
let me go, bro.
You made me go. Because y'all just on today. You made me go.
I believe that's what
let me know if I'm wrong. You made me go.
The fact that Bama is spitting word for word, bar for bar, because it's people like Fluent and J-Rob, especially you the one that one day on the show, you said, oh, Terry Bradshaw got 4 of the things, top 5. And he's like, wait, let me look at the numbers. And he's like, no. Let me backtrack.
I did. So I said he was top 5. I said he was top 5. I was bugging.
Y'all are the same ones Y'all are the same ones. J-Rod, especially you.
I said I was bugging, though. I said I was bugging.
No. But you also said, I'm going to take John Elway over Drew Brees because he was a winner for me.
That's why. You got to keep some feelings to pick someone over Drew Brees.
No. Because y'all said because he was winning, right?
But when Eli Manning, it don't mean shit, though.
Eli Manning.
But G-Baby, you're the same guy that makes excuses.
Wait. No, I'm challenging y'all's logic because I think Eli Manning is a borderline Hall of Famer. I think Terry Bradshaw.
I think he's a borderline Hall of Famer too. I don't think he was completely out.
I don't think he should be in the Hall of Famer. But the fact that y'all think Eli Manning shouldn't, and then when they asked about Terry Bradshaw, you're like, of course he is. He has 4 rings. Like,
first of all, I didn't say that just now. I didn't say that just now.
I did. And an MVP and a winning record.
Don't put words in my mouth. I didn't say that just now. So what I am willing to, first of all, what I'm willing to acknowledge. What I'm willing to acknowledge.
By his defense. He was completing less than 50%
but this
of
is
his
what
passes.
get on my nerves.
You telling me? Hold on. You telling me a guy wins MVP after being carried by his defense?
Hold on, Floyd. This is my only
thing.
There
are fraudulent MVPs. There are
fraudulent MVPs. Oh, okay.
You come up here and act like you know football, right? You say,
hold on,
G-Baby, you always come up here.
Terry Bradshaw won MVP.
I never said Eli. First thing I want to say, I never said Eli wasn't a Hall of Famer or what. He is borderline. Wherever he falls is up to the committee and the people who vote him in. But if you say he's not a Hall of Famer, I understand why. And if you say he is, you only banking off 2 rings. You go either way. But G-Baby, the thing that be blowing me about you is you sit here and say, hold on, I'm talking. You got your shit off. It's my turn. You always come in here talking about we trying to debunk the past, all this, that, and the third. But you tell us all the time that you played football, right? Mm-hmm. You holding Terry Bradshaw to standards that he would have never met at all, considering the era that he played football in. To discredit the man leading 2 teams to a back-to-back Super Bowl and then doing it again, that is a feat. If you're going to say Eli Manning can get in off a feat of winning 2 Super Bowls, why can't Terry Bradshaw be in the Hall of Fame for going back-to-back himself?
That's not what I said. That's not what I said. That's not what I said.
Hold on. And then y'all harp on shit. And then the thing is, y'all harp on shit.
That's not what he said.
Little minute details in your arguments all the time to get y'all shit off. When you want to defend Drew Brees, you bring up a 3-year instance to save your argument.
That's okay.
When they want to knock Marino,
every time I say Drew Brees,
end up 18 for 113 yards.
You mixing
the most minute details.
You're mixing me
29 for 169 yards, 0 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. That's Eli Manning in his loss.
You're mixing me in with
No, you said this to me.
I'm trying to explain why you mixed
me over this.
Wait, J-Rob. I'm trying to explain why you mixed me in with Mookie because. Even though, yes, I have brought up to 3 years. We talked about the Rams games. I'm the only one, not Mookie. I'm the one that said, even with the Rams game, even though that call is incredibly crucial, I also said
yes.
He got
the ball back. Yes, you did say that. You did come through. I've also said in his other losses, like the second time we lost to the Vikings, that's on Drew Brees. We shouldn't be losing to Kirk Cousins and Kyle Rudolph. You said that. No, I'm not saying you
That's
didn't
what I'm
say that.
saying. That's what I'm saying. So I bring up those 3 years when we challenge like whether or not he was elite or not. That's when I bring up. I'm like, bro,
I got a question.
I never said he wasn't elite, G-Baby. I never said he wasn't elite.
Can I ask a few questions?
That's when I bring up the 3 years more often.
Can I ask?
That's what I'm just saying. I was just challenging the logic because if you guys are going to say Terry Bradshaw can get in the Hall of Fame when even for the time, like, yeah, he won an MVP, cool. He was getting carried by the steel freaking curtain.
They weren't making the passes for him, homie. They weren't making the passes for him. You don't win MVP because you have a good defense.
Bro, did he? Bro, G.
Yeah, if he won, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, but I do think, but G-Baby, come on.
The
era was different. Y'all gotta take into account the era was different.
Can I ask if you want MVP, though, I want to ask the panel just a simple question because we talked about ball back. I want to ask y'all a question because we talked about Lou and try to bring up Eli's career and shit like that. So I'm gonna ask y'all a couple questions. It's 105 and 103. That's pretty mid, right?
I would say if
I
wait. Context.
That's why I say when Dub said context matters, like that shit was hard. We need to get that.
That matters. Yeah, context.
For 1971 Trent.
Make context matter again.
I'm not talking about Terry. I'm just so 105, 103, pretty mid, right?
Yeah. Depending.
Which time is this, Trent?
It's from probably say mid 80s to 2000.
Mid-80s.
Mid-80s, then he retired.
That mid-80s get me. That mid-80s get me, though. That mid-80s get me.
105, 103.
It still depends.
105 and 103, right? 105,
Depends.
103. He played 17 years. When you look at his career, he probably had 2 good years, and then he win nothing. Is he in the Hall of Fame?
What I don't understand the question. What's 105 and 103?
Like the win-loss record. Win-loss record. Because I said he lost negative.
When did he retire? When did he retire?
He retired his last season in 2000. That was his last season.
That's why I say, bro, because what was it? 2005 to 2007 when they changed the rule to where you can't jam them. Well, you can't jam them. I think it was like 2005 to 2007.
So we think. Wait.
Y'all looked at Eli Manning and said,
not a whole thing. Because first off, Eli record is negative. Okay, Eli's probably had 3 good years. Y'all say his Super Bowl run was mid, 2 Super Bowl wins, which is a lie. Now I'm talking about a player from 84.
Ain't no Super Bowl. There's only one person lying right here is you.
You're lying. You said his Super Bowl run was mid, and I called you out.
Ain't no Super Bowl run mid.
Yeah. Okay. So that even
That even go for Nick Foles.
So 105. Look, his win-loss record was 105. 103. He played from 84 to 2000. Look at his career. He probably had 2 good seasons, 2-3 good seasons, and he never won nothing.
So let me ask you this. Is this person that you're making up fictitiously, is he a 9-time Pro Bowler, 3-time MVP?
Because no, not in the NFL. He ain't no 3-time MVP in the NFL. In the Canadian Football League, he is. Not in the NFL.
Not in the NFL?
Come on. You might want to go back. I'm doing Warren Moon.
No.
Why do y'all keep doing
it? He just read. No, I'm asking full logic because he just read off his stats.
Hello.
3-time MVP.
And all that. And talking about only 2 good
3 MVPs and 9 Pro Bowls.
Billy and Trent.
Why are you skipping? Why are you skipping the 3 MVPs and the 9 Pro Bowls?
Bro, he did not have 3 MVPs in the NFL.
He didn't? Go back and look. He won 1990 and 93.
He won an MVP in the NFL. Warren Moon.
88, 90, 93.
Let me look.
He won 3 MVPs. He won 3.
And that's a lie. That's why he was 3rd in MVP voting,
Checkmate.
And 6th in MVP voting.
You're looking at the wrong thing.
Stop lying.
You're wrong. MVP, baby.
I swear to God,
he didn't win MVP.
Bro,
Stop lying.
I rock with you.
He was an MVP candidate.
Trent, I rock with you.
People that say MVP caliber doesn't matter who wins. If you're in the conversation, caliber player.
If you're voting the MVP, cool. You didn't win MVP. He's not a 3-time MVP. What are you talking about?
Warren is a real mercy. I'm trying to tell you.
2 years.
I didn't
know that.
Trent, you can't do that. You can't do that, Trent.
He was offensive player of the year.
I rock with you, tough Trent, but
listen at the logic. I'm not.
The reason what's my logic.
The reason was I'm talking about real quick. Check me out. We're talking about Fluent's logic when he was talking about his career. He brought up his team record stats and then said his 2 Super Bowl runs was he got carried by the defense or whatever. I'm talking about NFL Warren Moon. Yes, he's a 9-time Pro Bowler. Yes, he has 50,000 pass yards. Mind you, he has 291 touchdowns and 250 interceptions. Then he didn't win nothing that whole career. This context everything. But when I say context Eli Manning, it don't matter. So I'm saying his whole career, he didn't win nothing. Has a bunch of stats.
Take him out of the Hall of Fame.
And he never won MVP.
Think about
you can't.
But y'all call him top 5.
The reason why I can't. The reason why you can't say that. I hate. I hate doing this shit. I hate doing this shit. But where Warren Moon came in history, bro, it was bro, he was a before his time. He was a black quarterback that was a pocket passer, bro. Where they didn't like black quarterbacks in general.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
So the fact
I hate when I bring up
that's why I say, bro,
circumstances you gotta leave much different.
You gotta leave.
Circumstances were so much different. The reason I bring him up to you.
Y'all nasty as fuck.
Just hear me out.
Why are we doing? So we use context for. Wait, so hold on.
We got to.
How do you context racism, bro?
But when I see Eli Manning, he has a negative 100 record.
Racism. The reason why context is racism, he went to the fucking Minnesota Vikings. Can you tell me the receivers they had in the 80s and 90s?
You're missing the point, G.
No, but
I'm not talking about
everybody needs weapons, though.
Everybody needs weapons, though. Quarterback is predicated upon weapons.
Wait a minute, Chris Carter not.
This is gonna roll into a nasty side note. If we talk about
Chris
every
Carter,
quarterback needs
you
weapons.
talking about a 40-year-old Warren Moon, 41-year-old
No,
Warren
he played
Moon,
with Chris
bro.
Carter, G, and Chris Carter was getting like 1,300 yards. Why you talking about his
Look
weapon?
at
That's another cat
what
spot, bro.
Warren
Warren
Moon age though,
was
bro.
40.
Like, he was like 30. He was like
Trent,
My
who's
main
the better
point is-
Trent, who's the better quarterback? Warren Moon or Eli Manning?
Bro,
That's not the point. That's not the point.
Can I ask y'all the question?
He's asking a question.
Can I just
That's-
ask y'all the
Of course,
question?
it's Warren Moon.
Wait. So Warren was who has more Pro Bowls? Warren Moon.
Pro Bowls.
No. Wait. Who has more Pro? Wait. Who has more MVP votings?
Now
Warren
Pro
Moon
Bowls
or
don't
Eli
matter.
Manning?
Yeah, you're reaching.
No. It's a yes or no question. It's a yes or no question.
Bro,
It's a yes or no question. It's a yes or no question.
Now we're going to MVP.
Wait. Time out.
Get you to the Hall of Fame, guys.
I'm not finished.
Accolades matter for the Hall of Fame.
I'm not finished.
So mad, bro. We get shit, bro.
Gotta be
Warren Moon shit has everything to do with fucking race. Y'all is not finna fucking tell me
a guy.
do it race.
A guy.
Individual accolades matter.
Hold on,
They do.
I don't get how a guy who doubles in Pro Bowls, who's gotten MVP voting 2 more times than Eli Manning. I don't understand how that guy isn't more qualified to be in the Hall of Fame.
in his position.
Okay, hey. Guys, you know what? Since we're being nasty,
do you understand? Wait. Hold on, because I want you guys to clarify. I want everybody to understand this. The reason I said MVP voting, that means for those seasons you were playing at a top 6 level for 3 years. Where Eli Manning, when the fuck did Eli Manning play at a top 5 level?
Hey, wait. So Dub, I have a question. You putting Matt Ryan over Warren Moon because he at least won one.
Oh, what? That's not.
Why not?
Why not?
Why not?
That's nasty.
He got plenty of Pro Bowls.
More touchdowns.
What are you talking about?
Let me get back to Bam real quick. Bam.
You know damn well I don't go off of that.
Hold on, Dub. Hold on, Bam. We all know why.
That's not what
You guys trying to turn everything into one minute point.
Hold on.
Thank you, Fluid.
Hold on, Dub.
He played at a top 5
What you say again? What you say, Fluid?
I said these guys keep trying to take one minute point, and you got to look at the whole picture. You're not looking at the whole picture.
Now,
Missing this thing.
Dove went down and said he had more MVP votings, he had more Pro Bowls, he had more this.
And then I clarified for you, and I said, so a guy who was playing at a higher level for longer, because when you made those all-star voting, that means you're playing at one of the top 5, guaranteed top 5 level for those 3 years. So a guy who did that longer and more times, I don't understand how that guy's not more qualified for a Hall of Fame.
Now, Bama. Now it's right. We know, we all know why Warren Moon didn't get in his prime because he was black. I'm just talking about solely the NFL career. Just the NFL using fluence logic with the win-loss record, the team shit, and he was talking about, you can look at his whole career. He's had 2 good runs. I'm looking at Warren Moon's
2 good playoff runs. Not
okay. If I bring a Warren Moon, he had one of the biggest choke jobs in NFL history. That happened too with his mid-ass career.
Yeah.
So
it was the biggest.
He bring up 17 years.
17
years, a lot of passing yards. What else you got? Nothing winning, and you got some MVP voting and non-Pro Bowls. Yeah. That's not a Hall of Famer.
That is a Hall of Famer.
So wait. Also,
and let's be clear. Part of Warren Moon's. Part of Warren Moon's thing is the fact that, one, they understand the situation that he was brought into with them not allowing him to be a pocket passing black quarterback, and they sent him to the CFL. They take that into account. What he did in the CFL, although it's the NFL Hall of Fame, they do look at that and they go, hey, this dude was like the dude in the CFL. Hold on, he ran that league. Hold on. And he still has significantly more individual accolades than Eli Manning. And when you bring up Matt Ryan as an example, Matt Ryan has 4 Pro Bowls, and that 1 MVP year. That's it. So he has significantly less of individual accolades than Warren Moon. So no, you can again fighting for him so hard because he's a giant. You heard what I said. If Eli Manning was a Baltimore Raven, you would not be fighting for him as hard. It's because he's a giant.
No, don't.
You have inherent bias towards every giant player.
No, it's not.
Fluent acting like he said Brett Favre wasn't elite when he won 3
playoff runs.
At least he's had 2 Super Bowl wins.
Wait, in two Super Bowls, I'll do this with any quarterback. In 2 Super Bowls, where quarterback go from first off, you're on the Super Bowl. You're the only team in NFL history to be 9-7 to win a Super Bowl. In the playoff run they had, he played well. You look at 07.
Sure, he played well.
And then we say Eli Manning had
you
two
look
runs
at
out of
07.
six.
You look at
2011. 07, it was a lot of mid going
in 07, he was still playing very well in that game. The only game he was in, it was the Packers game. Everything else, he still played well. And in the Super Bowl, he played well too. I'm going to do that for every quarterback. Not just
I'm playing well. That means I'm a Hall of Famer because I played well in 3 games. Well,
bro, you know what's so crazy? Wait, Trent. Wait, Trent. You know what's so crazy? They keep they use this. Hey, well, Eli Manning, he had what? 2 runs out of 6. 2 runs out of 6. Warren Moon had
out of 16 years.
Out of zero runs out of 7. 0 runs out of playoff. The biggest choke job in NFL.
You want to compare his defense to the Giants' defense, like you said with Terry Bradshaw?
The Giants' defense was ranked 25 that year.
No. How'd they play in the playoffs?
How'd they play in the playoffs?
G-Baby, don't act like that don't matter. G-Baby, don't you dare act like that don't matter. They held every team to under 21 points.
Every team.
That's crazy. In the playoffs,
why are y'all saying hold him under? Bro, hold on, 20.
That's wild.
Bro, why you act like why you acting like that defense? The 2000s Raven defense.
No one scored more than 20 points on them.
Scored a touchdown. You act like that defense was wild.
Trent,
they only bugged out in the Super Bowl.
Trent, you play football. Do you understand how hard that is? That's crazy. Under
1987, the Oilers defense was better. I mean, we can keep going through the gears.
Congratulations,
especially in a more pass-happy.
Listen, for the Hall of Fame,
you can't pick no defense before like 2005.
For the Hall of Fame, they gotta have some individual regular season too accolades, and he doesn't have any. He has none. He's a 500 quarterback.
2 Super Bowls and 2 Super Bowl MVPs.
He is a 500 quarterback.
Oh, wow.
Are we ignoring 2 Super Bowl MVPs?
He is a 500 quarterback.
The only reason I give Terry Bradshaw a pass, imagine being quarterback, bro. You call a hike and see your receiver get power bomb.
Bro, he had Lynn Swan, bro.
That'll be wild. That'll be wild. Like you see your quarterback, you see your receiver get power bomb. Like soon as you call a hike, like
with no headsets in, headsets to be like, yo,
no
this is about to happen. Nothing like this. Like your wide receiver about to get blasted, bro. Be ready. I don't know.
No roughing the passer.
I'm like, hot damn.
Bama, you know what else though? You're gonna look way better when you see your team, the Steel Curtain, slamming people, giving them clothes off.
That is true.
Attitude adjustment.
They did have what was his name? Jack Ham. They said
Mean Joe Green, Jack Lambert, Jack Ham.
Like, very good.
Bro, imagine your middle linebacker smoking a cigarette, and when the quarterback called hike, he put the cigarette out.
Hey,
that's scary. I ain't gonna lie, that'll scare me. Boy.
I'm gonna get to the next super chats, man.
Yeah.
Y'all is wild. DJ's World. The Dak disrespect is crazy. Trent Beyond is Daniel Jones or Dak Prescott.
Nigga, DJ, I know you motherfucking Cowboys fan. Dak a bitch. Nigga.
Is DJ a Cowboys fan? Because I really be obsessed with that.
Why
is DJ a Cowboy fan?
Just answer the question.
Of course, it's Dak Prescott. But why are you asking me that dumbass question, bro?
Trevor Lawrence is better than him, by the way. But hey,
here. Another super chat from Richie Rich TV, bro. Is just.
I think it's just.
I guess it's Justin Fields. Yeah, is Justin Fields a top 15 quarterback minus team success?
Yes.
No.
Talent. If we going off talent,
no.
Yes.
No.
Yes. G baby, don't be nasty.
No.
That run alone makes
my gosh. I guess I gotta do it. Okay, let's
G baby,
15 quarterbacks
running effectively. It has to be an attribute of a quarterback.
Are you ready for me to give you 15 better?
I would like to hear it.
If you don't,
I would like to hear it.
Are you ready for me to give you? Are you ready?
It's always a 15 quarterback, running back, anything. It's always one of them.
It does a lot. It does a lot of numbers. So I mean, might as well keep it going.
All right. So this is not in order. I am going by the list that I see on ESPN. Josh Allen, Tua, Joe Burrow, Lamar Jackson, Deshaun Watson, Trevor Lawrence. Let me keep going. Mahomes, Herbert. Oh, I don't know if I'm going to say his name this year. I don't know if I'm going to say his name. Jalen Hurts, Dak Prescott, Kirk Cousins, Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady, Let me keep going. Kyler Murray's better. I mean, if we're going this year as well, Geno's better.
Yeah.
I mean, low key when healthy, G's better. That's 16.
G-Baby, stop right there.
Let
me ask you a question. Can I ask you a question?
Mm-hmm.
These past 5 weeks, Geno and Tua, they're better than just.
I mean.
I'm talking about past 5 weeks. Past 5 weeks, because look. You know, y'all, you and Trent, y'all are what have you did for me lately, ass niggas.
That's not true.
5 weeks,
that's not true.
Look me in my eye on national TV and tell me that Tua and Geno Smith has been better than Justin Fields. He said minus team success. So if we ruling out team success, and looking at, and we look, because especially Justin Fields versus the fucking Dolphins was insane.
And they got no defense. That means
don't bring up no passing, because Darnell Mooney is receiver 1, and Darnell Mooney is my dog. Phoenix, bro. He is from Alabama.
Let me ask you a question. You all defend Lamar Jackson?
Last 5 weeks.
You all defend Lamar Jackson? You all defend Lamar Jackson because he has no weapons? Yes or no?
You know they don't like Lamar Jackson.
Yes, bro.
No. These guys do. They're not Mookie. They're not Mookie. If you defend Lamar Jackson for not having weapons, Lamar Jackson at least has Mark fucking Andrews. Justin Fields has no.
Hey, Fluent. I'm with you. I remember when I came up here. Hey, Fluent. Remember
no
when
offensive weapons and no defense.
Remember when
y'all defense is nice.
We played well against the Dolphins. We do not have a good defense right now. They're young.
Remember when I came up here and said, hey, even if you draft Bryce Young, if you give him a crappy situation, it's still going to look big, just like Justin Fields or Trevor Lawrence did last year. So I defend Justin Fields. I recognize the situation. But last 5 weeks, Bama, he didn't play the Dolphins in the last 5 weeks. So I'm looking at the Bills game. Or no, did he play against the Bills? I think he did, but he got hurt, right? And then I'm looking at the Eagles game. I'm looking at the Packers game. I'm looking at the Jets game. And I'm looking at the Falcons game. And if we go into the last 5 weeks, like you said, I'm still taking Tua. And I'm slightly taking Geno Smith. Slightly.
I think you're at like 12.
No, I said a lot more than that.
No.
I said a lot.
I only counted 8.
So do you want me to say it again? Because I know I had more than that.
Yeah, go.
Josh Allen, Tua, Joe Burrow, Lamar Jackson, Deshaun Watson. That's 5. Trevor Lawrence, Patrick Mahomes, Justin Herbert, and I skipped the rest of the 2, but we can come back. Jalen Hurts, Dak Prescott, that's 10. Then I said Kirk Cousins, Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady, that's 13. Then I said Geno. Then I said Kyler Murray. Then I said Jimmy G. That's 16 right there. And if I count them,
this
is minus team success. Jimmy G's not up there.
Yeah, you lost me at Geno and Jimmy G.
Did you say
Derek Carr? Yes, I did say that.
Derek Carr.
Derek Carr's minus team success.
Derek
Carr last game was a fucking duck.
Y'all finna
Derek Carr over Justin Fields.
That's one game.
Jalen Hurts is the best player in the NFL this year. Y'all hear me? Jalen Hurts.
Bama.
No, you're right, Bama.
Oh my god.
So when you name Jalen Hurts and saying Jalen Hurts, that's a given. That's a fucking given.
Yeah, no, but you wanted 15. I gave you 15.
Hey, but Bama,
I don't give you Geno, and I
won't give you Geno.
I know Geno and no.
I think. Whoa. Did you say Trevor Lawrence? Did you say Trevor Lawrence?
Whoa. Yes, I did say Trevor Lawrence. Hold the fuck up. You mean to tell me you're not going to give me Geno when y'all was just not hugging this motherfucker all year?
No. I fought with Geno.
And the crazy thing is,
I can like Geno. I could G-Baby. I could like Ben.
I don't know about Kyler Murray either.
I don't know about Kyler Murray. I could understand.
Ben is 100% correct. Why was good last year?
You know what? You know what's so annoying with you, G-Baby? It's almost as if I can't sit here and defend somebody, and then I just can't sit here and think that somebody's better than him. I can't think somebody's better than him. Justin Fields is nice, bro.
Wait. Y'all told me Geno Smith was playing like a top 15 to top 20 quarterback. I've never heard that come out of your mouth.
Let me ask you something.
Top 15 to top 20.
Can I ask you something?
For show, G-Baby.
You guys are rating Deshaun Watson really high. What is Deshaun Watson shown you this year that makes you think he's the same guy that
he's
left
just better.
3 years
He's
ago?
just better.
Okay.
He's
Hear me
just
out.
better.
Hear me out. This is
That's
PFF
shit.
Bama. This is PFF
That's
Bama.
What has he done?
Listen,
He does
PFF
better.
Bama.
He's done
Okay,
nothing.
fine.
He's
Who
done
is
very well.
Take him out.
Listen. Who is the offensive coordinator over there? Whoever the offensive coordinator over there, boy, I see you, boy, because you throwing that quick game up in there. I try to tell everybody this. A quarterback without a quick game is garbage. You're starting to see that shit. They implement a quick game for Deshaun Watson, and he's starting to get his groove over there, bro. There is gonna be something to deal with, bro. There's gonna be. That's why I try to tell you. That's why I'm glad they got rid of Hackett, bro. That's why Russell Wilson looks so garbage, bro. Russell Wilson is out there playing with zero quick game. I will give y'all this.
I don't care. I don't care what system you have.
No. G baby, he is garbage. He is garbage. He is playing garbage. But at the same time, though, I feel for him, bro, because that quick game establishes a rhythm, bro. Like, yeah, I understand. Like, people think the quick game is like for the last 2 minutes of the game to win the game, win a drive. Like, no, sometimes you start off with the quick game to establish a rhythm, bro. If I can't get a rhythm, I can't be really who I am, bro. And the reason a lot of these quarterbacks are good because they establish a rhythm and they are able to thread the needle and they're able to make certain passes that be like, oh, this dude is elite. If Patrick Mahomes didn't have the quick game he has, bro, we can't sit there and say Patrick Mahomes is Patrick Mahomes. If Justin Herbert didn't have the quick game he has, we can't say Justin Herbert is top 5. If Lamar Jackson, that's why I say Lamar Jackson is always so high. He has no quick game, and he's able to be elite with no quick game. So that's why you got to put him top. Tom Brady is the GOAT based off a quick game. Tom Brady leads the league year after year after year after year of how fast he gets rid of the ball. What does that speak to? The quick game, bro. He is the master of the quick. He got rid of Bruce Arians because Bruce Arians did not want to implement a quick game. So when a quarterback don't have a quick game, bro, I got to assess it a little bit different. I got to be like, oh, well, maybe I feel for you right here because I know, bro, quarterback is based upon rhythm. I understand, chat, don't hop on me crazy, but I play flag football and I'm the quarterback, bro. And I understand when you don't hit that little easy shit, bro. I'm dead ass, bro. When you don't hit that little easy shit, when you don't hit that little easy shit, it fucks the whole game up. And everybody just be thinking like, oh, bro, you just come out there first play, throw it deep. Like, no, you need to develop a rhythm before you just start chunking that shit all over the field, bro. Like, so I feel for these QBs when they not able to have that little short game, that little 5 yards.
Alex Van Pelt, by the way, in Cleveland, by the way,
Bama, this is what I will say.
I think the head coach is more responsible for that offense, though.
You think Stefanski?
I think so. I think
it's kind of. But Bama. So what I will say to that is, I agree 1000% with what you said. But what you just said with everything, don't disagree. But this is what I'm gonna say. So I've heard doesn't have a quick game. I've heard Daniel Hankel's not good. I've heard new system, new guys, new time to learn. All these excuses for somebody we call top 5 in the league just last year to not playing like a bottom 5 quarterback. Hold up. Like a bottom 5 quarterback. And then y'all call me crazy when I call Pete Carroll a quarterback whisperer. Because I see Russell Wilson the first year without Pete Carroll. Because he's had Pete Carroll his whole career. The first year without Pete Carroll.
Y'all gotta let him spit though. When he making sense, bro, you gotta let niggas that's making sense spit though. He making sense.
Hey, Bama, what did you say? Yeah. If they would have just scored 18 points, maybe 18 points
over that 9-game losing streak, if they just would have scored 18, we're not even talking about the other games, just the 9-game losing streak.
They'd be 8-1. 8-1. So this is a guy that was top 5. You know what I heard all last year? Let Russ cook. Let Russ do it. Hey, Pete Carroll, he might need to go. He's past his time. And then the first year without Pete Carroll, Russell Wilson looks like trash. Bottom 5 almost. Not as bad as like Zach Wilson, but he's playing really, really bad. He was top 5 at one point. However, Geno Smith, first year with Pete Carroll as a starter, because I don't care about the 3 games. Everybody knew Russ was coming back. His first year fully starting. Mind you, he came into this year in a quarterback competition with Drew Lock. First year starting. Dub. Man, all you dudes kept coming at me. Hey, yo,
How did we get
Doug,
here?
wait, Doug. You don't believe in redemption for Geno Smith? Look at what he's doing. The 70% complete. He damn near looking like Russ. He damn near looking like Russ.
But he's gonna tank when it matters.
Exactly. Which is why
at least agree, man.
Hill is a quarterback whisperer. He was managed to make Geno look like Russell Wilson. Just not
question.
Not doing this.
G baby, question. You do these contests with all these cut up quarterbacks like I be doing because I'm consistent with mine. But why you ain't using contests when it comes to Denver Broncos? They had all injuries. They were injured this year.
Whoa.
And all that, bro. So why you ain't out adding context to that?
Okay.
Hack it.
So you wanna wait. You wanna blame Russell Wilson looked like a bottom five. I get Javonte Williams was gone. I get it. I get Jerry Jeudy missed a couple games.
Jerry Jeudy out that line.
I get he missed a couple games. I get it. I'm not disagreeing with any of that.
Top five
this man was called elite. Y'all called him top 5. There were people questioning, is Josh Allen? I don't know if it was you, Dub, so don't get
It was Justin. It was
okay.
Justin.
There was people legit on this platform, on this show, said, is Josh Allen even better than Russell freaking Wilson? So I'm not gonna lie, Ben. I don't care that he lost a couple of receivers. There should be no reason why, real freaking talk, he's looking as bad as Sam Darnold has. No reason. Because mind you, you know what else they have on the other side? A top 5 defense that been shutting everybody down. Other than the Rams.
Also heard as well, but the defense would bang up as well.
They were still top 5 all year though. Others up until Baker Mayfield dropped 51 on them, they've been locking up all year. They've been locking up all. Tell me, when Herbert had a bad game against him, he came on the show and killed him. Like, how you throw 40 times and only get 230-some yards? If Russell Wilson wasn't so bad, the Broncos should be a freaking top 3 seed in the AFC. You were top 5. I don't care. Greg Dulcich and Courtland Sutton were there for most of the year, and the running game been looking fine since they picked up Latavius Murray. So there's no reason you look as bad as Sam Darnold.
Real quick. I was gonna say, you know why Geno's playing is bad, right? It's the J-Rob curse. If you don't know about the J-Rob curse, you gotta look at the past TikTok videos, bro. It's the J-Rob.
Oh yeah, you gotta look at college football. J-Rob curse.
It's the J-Rob curse.
J-Rob curse is real. What happened?
Okay, so he named it was his player in college football,
Anthony
Richardson.
Yep.
He called him Cam Newton. Once he called him Cam Newton, he went from Heisman level play to being a bum. Like this.
No way.
They team.
I said he would be a bust before J-Rob did that, but
they beat like the number 6 team in the country, and they went to losing to teams like horrible teams, like oh my God, bro, it was bad.
And then what else? What else happened?
He got like 57 favorite teams. All of them lost. Tennessee, USC.
He said USC was gonna go undefeated.
He did say that.
All his favorite teams gonna make it. USC, Tennessee.
J-Rob is really bad.
All them niggas lost. It was like back to back to back. It was like
the Geno hype.
But isn't his favorite team Ohio State? Did they lose?
Yeah, they lost.
Yeah,
they got it in the Michigan. They got their front teeth kicked in the Michigan, like bad, like it was bad. And I'm talking about he was talking shit to Nick, like fuck you, Nick, like y'all, right? He was talking mad shit to Nick, like mad shit. And they got their front teeth kicked in, bro. You Tennessee,
as soon as he started giving Josh Allen love, what happened? Josh Allen started losing.
Lost.
Oh
Tennessee.
Ever since y'all called Geno a franchise quarterback,
he came up with
got
the
one win.
jacket. They lost the third.
Hey, I ain't never said that though, on G baby.
G baby, Fluent, and this goes to Fluent's point. Stop using wins and losses. You just gave me one win when you're not even the wins and losses guy, bro. Like, no, I'm not hearing that from you.
I'm saying no.
No.
My point when I bring up that he has.
I know your point.
Okay. Hey, because it's a lot harder to win in December.
Here's another one. Wait, real quick. Another one, though. Yo, shitting on Aaron Rodgers this whole year, this and that. Hey, looking at him, might make the playoffs.
He cooking.
it's the J-Rob curse, bro. It happens.
He only hit on the Jets, man. That's crazy.
Even Brees got hurt. That's crazy.
DJ's world, bro. The best fullback ever will be a tight end today.
Who's the best fullback ever? I would love to know.
You talking about Kyle Juszczyk?
No, that'll
he said the best fullback ever?
Mike Allstott.
Oh, Mike Allstott. And that's crazy. Yeah. He will not be a tight end. No.
He could be.
He could be a blocking tight end, but like
he could be. He could be catching tight end. He was elusive with the ball. So this is what I would tell everybody, man. No, this is what I gotta talk to motherfuckers like Fluent, because people like, oh, what is the fullback used for? So this is what I would tell people.
That's not what I said.
Like, you ever had like a Boy Scout knife? They got like little corkscrew, got the blade scissors on it. It's like it's useful if you strain it in the desert, but do you really need it? No. But if you have it, you'll be like, oh, bro, this is the best thing I ever had. Like, this shit is so useful. So fullback is a utility, bro. What does a fullback do? It amplifies the running game. So when I play fullback, a lot of our running backs without me, they average 4 to 3 yards a carry. When I was in, they averaged 6 yards a carry. So that amplifies the run game. If you got a fullback and they can catch the ball like Alec Ingo or me when I went to Limestone, bro, that's an additional weapon to when they get the ball, you one-on-one with a DB, I'm running their ass, slap the fuck over. It's like, bro, this is an instant mismatch because it's like I got one of my strongest players on one of your weakest players. So it's just so many.
Can I ask you one thing, Bama?
Yes, please, bro.
Please don't get mad.
Don't do it. Don't ask me then. Don't ask me, because the fact that you say don't get mad, I know it's gonna be nasty.
Like, you gotta hear this. You gotta hear this.
All right.
So you said, did you say that you play quarterback in your flag football league?
Yeah, hell yeah.
How tall are the people that you play with?
Okay, all right. So check it out. Y'all finna be mad. Hey, y'all finna laugh, bro. Y'all finna laugh. All right, so I got my best friend. He's 6'4". I got another receiver that's 6'6". And I got another. The dude that came on.
Oh, Bama just be like, rice. I'm gonna throw it up there. One of them.
You fucking right, Fluent. You fucking right.
Big ass chest.
You are fucking right. You are fucking right. I throw jump balls. Listen, my homie Rashawn. 2.0.
Do you have a lineman? Do you have one lineman, like two linemen?
No, it's flag football. It's the lineman that's there. They can go out.
Isn't there 3 guys up there, but they can only rush after a certain time, right?
It's one guy. One guy can rush at a time. One guy can rush at a time.
Do you have one guy blocking or no?
Snapping the ball, but he can go out for a route.
Oh,
so like you only can rush one down.
It's sevens?
Sevens, yeah.
Sevens, yeah.
So basically, with my homie Rashawn, 6'4", I try to throw that shit out of bounds. I get so happy because I'd be like, oh shit, I threw that out of bounds. He'll jump up out of nowhere and catch the shit. Oh, like, bro, this shit is.
I can only imagine. Look, I can only imagine. There's a bunch of 6'6", 6'5", 6'4", 5'6"
quarterback.
I'm looking like Drew Brees out there.
It is the weirdest shit.
Walking like this. Walking like this. Walking like this. Just like.
Hey, bro, talking shit. Jump higher next time. Catch that shit. What the fuck is wrong with you? How you can't catch that?
Man, like, that's the best thing ever.
I do want to clarify something. I never said that fullbacks weren't useful. I said that no one uses them anymore, and there is a distinction between those two points. There is a distinction between those two points.
I was watching the Chiefs. They used the fullback. I was watching what's that?
Yeah, you're watching all 6 teams that have one. Yeah.
Yeah, you fucking right. I'm watching all 6 teams. I was like, what the fuck?
He sent the clips in our private chat. Like, yo, see that? That's what a fullback does.
Yeah, you fucking right, bro. Because it amplifies everything. Like, yeah, you could. I will agree with y'all. You could be like, oh, bro, you really don't need a fullback. Okay, cool. If you want to be a dickhead and take it to that point, fuck you. All right, cool. Yeah, I get it. But if you have a good
one, it can be useful. I agree with you. 100%.
Amplifies everything.
And yes, the people in the chat, technically, Jim Brown was listed as a fullback. That's the greatest fullback of all time, by the way.
Yikes.
If he was listed as Earl Campbell was listed as a fullback. So there was some guy. You know, and we know Mike Allstott, Daryl Johnson, Larry Zonka. There's been some dudes that have been fullbacks. So yeah, we're not disrespecting the fullback. I'm just my point was they don't use it anymore. They don't use it.
And that's facts.
Yeah.
Another super chat from I'm gonna say Wrath, I guess. Eli, outside of those 2 years of winning the Super Bowl, never won a playoff game and only made the playoffs 6 times. He was an above-average QB in a great situation. Nothing but facts.
Bro,
Nothing
we
but facts.
not talking
Time out.
we not talking about those.
No, we're not doing this again.
No.
All I'm about to say is, Bama, I got it.
Oh
You're not about to ignore one of the greatest Super Bowl wins in NFL history. Point
Yeah, the defense played great.
Thank you.
He did play great. Like, why are you lying? Like,
defense played great.
Okay, I know we gotta move on. I know we gotta move on.
Go
But let
ahead,
me
go ahead,
just
Flo, go ahead,
mention.
Flo.
Okay, let's say it was the greatest Super Bowl of all time. Does that make your career a Hall of Fame career because of the greatest Super Bowl of all time? Does that one moment?
Two of them. Two, not one.
Two Super Bowl.
Not
Okay,
one.
two. So is Robert Ory a Hall of Famer because he's Big Shot Bob?
Bro, are you really about to compare Eli Manning to Robert Ory?
Yeah, that's what I'm comparing.
Was Robert Ory a Finals MVP?
Was Robert Ory win a Finals MVP?
No, Flo, here, James Worthy. You got it. James Worthy.
James Worthy is not James Worthy not a Hall of Famer?
No, but no,
Oh,
he is.
What are you talking about? Shut up.
Come on. The only reason.
Andrew Iguodala. There we go.
Andre Iguodala.
Is he a Hall of Famer?
He might get at the end. He'll get
Andre
in at the
Iguodala
end.
is unfortunately one of only 2 people in the history of the NBA to win Finals MVP and not be a Hall of Famer. He's one of only 2.
He'll get in at the end.
Eli Manning.
Andre Iguodala is not.
This is why I gotta salute Trent, bro. You gotta keep the same energy fluent, bro. You can't put an emphasis on wins, and then when a motherfucker win in the most important time to win, it don't matter. Like,
winning matters.
Matter of fact, put them shoes back in the
It's
background.
annoying. It's annoying. I tell people, bro. It's annoying.
I'm going to give the pluses for the wins. We got to keep negatives for the losses.
But
and there's more losses than
them
wins.
2 Super Bowl runs, bro, especially against Tom Brady, bro. Listen here, bro. This is the Tom Brady.
Don't play defense.
We got over this Tom Brady. This is not the Buccaneers Tom Brady.
He still made
Eli
Manning still made plays in
You
the
bring it.
crucial
Hold on.
moments to win the game.
Hold on. Let me hold on. You bring up. Hold on. Let me hold on. You bring up the greatest Super Bowl win of all time. You bring up Tom Brady, Randy Moss, and this team was undefeated. You bring that all up, but you fail to mention that defense held that team with Randy Moss and Tom Brady and the undefeated 17 points.
Eli Manning still had to score 17 points. Eli Manning still had to score 17.
Did not do that.
He still had to score 17.
Eli Manning
He went down in the fourth quarter. And
Eli Manning did not do that. He does not play
Eli Manning not make a lead drive.
He scored 17 points, though. He's on the offense, right? He's a quarterback. Do you not remember the play when he had avoided all that pressure, got out the sack, launched it, first down?
That's
Hall of Fame career. Without everything, positives and negatives. Eli Manning has more negatives than positives. Those positives you're making.
Actually, he's 500 technically. He's technically 500.
Because this is why I say. This is why I gotta say. This is where we gotta lean back on. This is where we gotta lean back on when Trent say keep that same energy. If we give certain players Hall of Fame status or elite status off of moments, we got to give it to Eli Manning, bro.
And wait, in time
if we're doing that,
and what G Baby said off of that moment when he evaded all of them.
And let's be very clear. I say too many people in the Hall of Fame. Let's be clear.
Let me ask you a question.
There's way too many people in the Hall of Fame.
Question. Do y'all think let's say you playing a whole playoffs, win a Super Bowl, 1,200 yards, 10 TDs, 1 pick? Is that mid?
Hell no. Not in the
Hell
playoffs.
No, right? Hell no. What? Let's say in another Super Bowl run, you have 854 yards in the total, 6 TDs, 1 pick. Is that mid?
Trent, if you don't want to call 2011 run mid, I'll say it's above average. That 2007 run, no matter which way you slice and dice it, he was mid in that 2007 run. That Giants defense was the main catalyst.
How was it mid though?
Because he didn't do anything crazy.
How was he mid?
It's eye test at this point. It's eye test. He's
no, you're lying. Bro, 2007, Eli Manning didn't do anything crazy in that.
How do you know?
How do you know?
My father coached for the damn team. How you think I know?
So obviously there's an underlying. So thank you for saying that. Obviously there's an underlying bias. There's an underlying bias.
Watching the game.
This is the question I got for both of y'all. This is a question I got for both of y'all.
Wait. This is the thing that gets me mad with you guys. Because I just had this whole thing about culture changing, and J-Rob made a tremendous point in the beginning of the show, and it's crazy how things works a full circle. We cannot just sit here and give credit to guys being a quarterback of a team that won. We should indicate who was the main people responsible for piggybacking that team to the fucking win. And there's no Trent, stop. There's no way in hell that you would sit here and lie to us and not say that Eli Manning definitely got carried by his defense during that run.
He get carried?
He played mid. He played mid for that whole time.
I agree with you. And no.
He did his job like any quarterback that you want, like a Jimmy G. He did his job to not cost him the game.
Why are you? This is what I'm saying. This is why I say you're lying at this point because you're dead ass lying. He didn't play mid.
Okay, so I got a question for both of y'all.
If Eli played like how he did in the regular season,
I don't know if you know these guys, but let me just throw 3 names at you. David Humm, Jeff Rutledge, Zeke Burkowski. Are those guys Hall of Famers?
I'm not gonna lie, I don't even know who the hell they are.
All right, you should go look them up because they've also
Jeff Rutledge played at fucking Alabama. You fucking right here.
Oh, he's great. Okay, yeah. Winning 2 Super Bowls doesn't automatically mean you're in the Hall of Fame.
Were they Super Bowl MVPs? Were they Super Bowl MVPs?
I'd have to look it up. I don't know. I have to look it up. I don't know.
Now y'all just being ignorant and not
knowing. We can move on. We can go to
That's your only case. That's your only case.
So
I'm asking you a question. Did everybody who wins 2 Super Bowls
be a Hall of Fame? You're being ignorant.
You're talking about the last drive and not acknowledging the David Tyree catch is wild. People don't think about Eli Manning doing that. Not David Tyree.
That's what G-Baby brought up.
That's literally the catch I brought up.
I'm not talking about fandom, but I can see where Trent coming from, bro, because there was some elite plays that Eli Manning made, bro, that you can't be like, oh, an average quarterback is not making it. Mark Sanchez is not making it. Zach Wilson is not making it.
We're saying
like some of those plays, bro. Like, we just seeing some of those plays, bro.
Hold on, really quick. What I'm saying is, let me speak for myself, that too many people are in the Hall of Fame. And here's why, for the example, Eli Manning, my point. In a 16-year career, we're going to say he had a Hall of Fame career because of 2 years. That's my point, is I don't think we should do that for anybody. For anybody. We need to look at it all. And if he loses more than he wins, okay, fine, the same. If he's a mid quarterback all the other times and 2 years out of 16, hold on. And 2 years out of 16 were good. Only 6 out of 10 he made the playoffs. Like, guys, I'm just saying in totality, I think it's easy to get in the Hall of Fame for everybody.
But didn't you not just say we put it in context for Warren Moon and all this shit? And why he was losing?
No, I'm not even talking about.
So why are you not providing the reasons on why Eli Manning was winning?
No, can y'all hear me out? Okay, cool. I'm glad you asked that, bro. Bro, if them 2 out of 15 years fluent, I'm specifically talking to you, OG. If them 2 out of 15 years is beating the best team of the decade, bro, how can we not put an emphasis on those 2 wins?
Because
like not all wins are the same.
Of that mid 2000,
because you guys keep preaching to me.
All wins are the same, bro.
You guys keep preaching to me.
The Patriots is the best team of that decade.
You, all of you keep preaching to me that NFL is the most team-oriented sport. It is the most team-oriented sport in the world. So we are going to hold a guy, put him in an individual accolade, an individual Hall of Famer for what his team did.
Oh, man.
Everybody technically get into the Hall of Fame.
You know I played the game. You know I know.
Payne Manning couldn't have all the yards if the receivers didn't catch the passes.
If we're being nasty. I would tell you that. I'll tell everything that, bro. When I played at Limestone the first year, bro, we went motherfucking 7-6, bro, because our quarterbacks, bro, they had motherfucking like 37 turnovers where they fumbled 16 times. I know having a bum-ass quarterback is detrimental to your offense. When we get a good quarterback, bro, we instantly
nobody's
be
calling
good.
him a bum.
No one's saying he's a bum. No one's saying he's a bum. I'm saying
that playoff run,
Hall of Fame is an individual award.
Okay, but wait,
Hall of Fame is an individual award, and we're using team success to define that. And my point is, if you're not at least questioning if a guy who had 2 good years out of 16, maybe he should not be there. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, so Fluent, can I ask you a question? And it's going to be a nasty context, Ben.
Was phenomenal those 2 years.
I'm giving you a heads up. This is going to be a nasty context, Ben, but I'm going to ask you. You said the Hall of Fame is an individual award. Technically, we can do that for everybody because quarterbacks couldn't get all them yards if all them receivers weren't catching passes and getting all the yards after catch. Because remember, pass yards apply to yards after catch, not just from where the ball was thrown to the pass was caught. So technically, like if you doing the we're not gonna put him in the Hall of Fame in an individual award for team accomplishments. Hey, we might need to knock a couple people down a couple nights.
I agree. We should.
Terry Bradshaw might need to get up out of there.
No, because Terry Bradshaw has individual accolades that far surpass Eli Manning.
He won them.
He won the MVP.
Far surpass Eli Manning's.
Bama, go look at this. Bama, go look at what some of them Super Bowls he won. And
I'm not gonna lie how he performed. G-Baby, you
go look at.
Oh no, wait, somebody, wait, Jordan, Jordan Reed actually came in with a super chat. Eli Manning, Super Bowl, first Super Bowl.
Go, man.
19 for 34, 255 yards, 2 TDs, 1 interception. Second Super Bowl, 296 yards, 2 TDs. That first Super Bowl,
40 though is crazy.
No. So the second Super Bowl, if you want to say he was above average, cool. Like I said in my first point, that second Super Bowl, that first Super Bowl run, he was mid.
So what about the other games, Dub? You don't just do that one game.
You want to read? All right, cool.
We can bring. I got it right now.
Hold on a second. But you're saying he should be in the Hall of Fame because of the 2 Super Bowls. He beat the best team of all time.
And he had the playoff run include every single game, not just one.
But you're saying he should be in because he won those 2 Super Bowls and they're the most important Super Bowls ever.
Hold on, bro.
That's what you said.
What Trent is saying, just because he didn't fuck him up, just because what Floyd, this is what Trent is saying. Just because he did his job and didn't fuck him up, that's why he should get.
What are you talking about?
That's what he's doing. That's what he's doing.
Y'all are being that.
185 yards is not great.
No, it's not great. What are you talking about? If Eli Manning played
255 isn't great.
Wait, hold on. If Eli Manning played how he did in the regular season, they would lose. They wouldn't even be in the Super Bowl.
So like I said, so he played ass. He played ass. Do you see what he's doing? You're like proving our point for us. So just because he didn't play ass in the regular season, and he actually played mid and did his job, that's why you won.
He didn't play mid.
He
played elite.
Talking about?
No,
185 yards, not elite.
No.
You said 100.
We not.
Hey, Trent, was he not hyping up Gino when he threw for 185 yards? He's doing his job.
No.
Was he not hyping up Gino?
I hype him up, but I never called Gino more than a game manager. You know this. You know this, G baby.
I feel Trent right now, though. I feel him right now, bro. In the playoffs, this is what I'm trying to tell y'all, bro.
It's like it's different.
That shit is so different.
Yeah, that's true. 185 in the regular season and 185 in the playoffs are 2 different ones.
You went 185,
bro. For somebody,
in the playoffs.
He went from playing ass to playing elite.
Wait, Dub didn't even bring up two TDs and went from 20 for 27.
Let me ask you a question.
The mistakes he was making in the regular season, he eliminated them in the playoffs.
So we give him a hand clap for not being ass.
Trent.
Y'all been hand clapping Gino all year.
Okay, go ahead, Flo. Go ahead.
No, I want to ask him. I want to ask him because it's another giant. So okay.
Y'all been hand clapping Gino all year.
Tell me your thoughts on Phil Simms.
Trent, I feel you, bro. That's cool. I'm not even.
Is he a Hall of Famer?
I'm not really the best. So I don't really know that much of Phil Simms. I don't.
Well, he has a better win-loss record than Eli Manning. He has 2 Super Bowl wins.
I know he played with Lawrence Taylor. You're going to have better wins when you have a better team.
Okay. So he has more wins. He has 2 Super Bowls. He has a Super Bowl MVP. So it's Phil, and hold on. And Phil Simms, not in the Hall of Fame.
And G baby, you pissed me off. Because you know damn well that I've called Gino this whole time a top 15 to 20 guy, and I never made him more than what he was. I always said, hold up. I always said that he was a game manager who could make plays when it matters. But I didn't hold him to a top 10 level.
But isn't that what Eli Manning was doing though?
Yes, he was mid. He was
mid. You have never called Gino mid all year.
Yeah, you've never called Gino mid. You're lying. You're lying.
Never called Gino mid.
I mentioned the top. What's top 15 to 20 for you guys? Isn't that mid?
If you're top 15, you're not mid.
Hey, hold on. Time out.
Top 15 to 20
Can I ask one question? Can I ask one question?
I just end it on this.
Ben, before you say something, this is what I want to ask you, Ben, because Ben he more even keeled, bro. So if Gino played how Eli Manning played in those 2 Super Bowl runs, would you be saying he's mid or he's ass or
he played mid in the Super Bowl?
Yeah. Come on. Be real, man. Hold on. Let me go back to these comments. Hold on. Wait. Let me go back to these comments because bro brought up the stats. We could say we could. It's so immature to sit here and be like, 250 yards is mid. Like, bro, that's not in the playoffs, my nigga. Like, bro,
in the playoffs.
Real super quick, because I want to teach you something about NFL voting. Phil Simms, his record 95-64, significantly better than Eli Manning. Has 2 Super Bowl wins. Has a Super Bowl MVP. Has been voted. Okay, in the MVP conversation, never won one. Made more Pro Bowls than Eli Manning, and he didn't make the Hall of Fame. What the fuck makes you think that Eli Manning will make it?
Didn't you not just say you have to look at fucking everything? Did you not just say that? So even though Eli's career, it might be mid. And if you look at Phil Simms, he did play with Lawrence Taylor. So he might have a better record than somebody who played with a franchise for almost a whole decade with Eli Manning in the Super Bowls. When they suck. Wait,
what are you doing, Brett? The defense was a big reason why Eli Manning won. So you bringing up Lawrence Taylor?
No, you're missing the point. Shut up.
You don't make sense. Missing the point. You don't make sense.
Anyways, you're going to look at everything when we talk about maybe
only got knocked out of the playoffs once, unlike Eli 4 times in the first round.
You're going to look at his.
So Phil Simms only made the playoffs 3 times.
No, he only got knocked out once in the first round.
Oh, in the
compared to 4 times with Eli Manning.
And when we talk about Eli Manning, you have to put the fact that he has one of the 2 best Super Bowl ones.
If Phil Simms is not in the Hall of Fame, Eli Manning will not.
But is his running done? Is his running done? Like, can he not be voted anymore? Is that what you're saying? Or does he still have a couple ballots left?
There may be.
I said Eli Manning would get in at the end. I said Eli Manning would get in at the end. He ain't no first ballot, second ballot. He's getting like whatever. If there's 20 ballots, he will be a 20th ballot. He will be a 20th ballot Hall of Famer, but he's getting in.
He should be a first ballot. Y'all being nasty. Y'all just lying.
Giving credit to a quarterback and the defense is the craziest thing I've ever seen.
You said what?
We'll keep it pushing.
Bro, Dub, you are nasty.
We'll keep it pushing.
Bro, at the end of the day, if Terry Bradshaw, Warren Moon, and all them other quarterbacks in the Hall of Fame, Eli Manning's in the Hall of Fame. It's just
that's what I said.
But my point is,
the only reason y'all gotta kind of chill out on Terry Bradshaw, bro, won the MVP. Bro.
That's adorable. So I want to ask, do I really be loud whispering? Because I've seen that like the past.
Hold on, wait.
Yeah. You sound like there's a baby in the next room.
Hey, you be talking about the Ying twins.
Nah, G baby, you do loud whispering killing. That's what you want.
I just want to know why isn't Pete Carroll a quarterback whisperer? Why isn't he?
I agree with G baby. Hey, listen, I gotta say what G baby said last time. You know it's real when me and G baby agreeing.
You know it's real when me and Flo fucking agreeing. If you want to be honest,
first time in 3 years.
I've never argued. I have never argued a long fluent for this fucking long. Never in my life.
Me and Bama got
the reason why you gotta hear
you might not hate me anymore.
Every quarterback, every QB away from Pete Carroll is ass. And
all I'm saying is
that is the definition of a quarterback.
I have a question for Ben. I think we established that G Baby likes to whisper. Ben, why is it when I see your podcast, there's some bass in your voice, but never here? Bring that bass out. Bring that bass out, man.
Hey, G Baby, we put an asterisk for Eli. We can't put an asterisk for Eli, but we can for Warren Moon.
Put
an asterisk for both of them.
Put an asterisk for Eli.
Because if y'all go over the beat being 9-2-3,
Warren Moon,
you're being gross.
Warren Moon,
hey,
don't make me put you in your place, Trent. You
talking about some Warren Moon established in CFL? His NFL career was alright.
He's the only quarterback I know that will get his CFL stats.
He's the only quarterback I know that people talk about from MVP voting. He was voted dead last.
Let me get
the only quarterback ever seen.
Better than Eli, who never got voted at all.
MVP voted. If you're in the MVP, cool. Cookie. Just like I say,
Eli, no MVP.
Eli, Cookie for being Tom Brady when his defense slowed him down. For his defense slowing down.
Y'all acknowledge
Eli though.
Yeah, right.
Dub loves participation trophies. Hey, can we just put it out there?
You
say the defense carried the Giants But Eli Manning has 2 Super Bowls. You know who else got carried by their defense?
Ben
Russell
Roethlisberger.
Wilson. And you know who they gave the Super
Ben
Bowl MVP
Roethlisberger.
to? Malcolm Smith. But
Yeah, Russell Wilson's not a Hall of Famer either.
Big Ben got
Russell
carried
Wilson
too.
that get carried
Y'all say nothing
by
about
his
Big Ben.
defense.
Hold on. Wait, can y'all wait
Chocolate.
1 second? Yeah, can y'all wait 1 second? Because motherfucker, it's been an hour. Ben, say something, motherfucker. What do you gotta say about this motherfucker?
I'm right here, bitch.
That base.
Debacle right now, because you be
I'm right
over
here.
there. You so even.
I'm right here.
It boils my blood, my nigga. Like you
Ben's the
so
middleman.
elevated
I don't know.
above everybody. Ben, say something.
Who do you
talking
agree
shit
with?
about you?
All right,
Your
who do you
glass
agree
is fogging.
it definitely
Herbert is
ain't me.
motherfucking. He is bottom 20 in the league. Let me make.
All
this nigga
right,
mad
let me do these super chats and then we can have
Oh,
a
yeah,
topic for
yeah,
Ben.
yeah.
All right, feel
For
me?
sure.
All right, from Richie TV, bro. Richie Rich TV. Nah, put G Baby back in the chat. The loud whispering is crazy. Fluid got caught. LMAO. He was
Yeah,
talking about
sometimes.
the MVPs.
No, it was the drill. It was the drill.
It was a drill. Funky Chip. As a Giants and Chiefs fan, Mahomes, Eli already.
No shit.
Well,
Sherlock.
hey, real quick.
How are you a
Why
Chiefs
do
and
y'all
Giants
send-
fan?
Why do y'all
waiting
send
Brad
money?
sending chats like
Why do y'all
How do y'all
send
have
money to state the obvious? Like, it
No,
makes
no,
sense.
no, that's fine.
Yeah,
Keep doing it. Don't listen to G Baby.
Yeah,
Don't listen to G
please,
Baby. He's
please.
No, keep sending the money, but like,
no.
duh.
But I don't understand. How do you have 2 favorite teams?
Yeah, I don't get that. I
I
don't
don't
like
understand that at all.
I
There's
like
nothing
my
wrong with
dad's
that at all.
my dad's a Steelers fan, so like when in doubt, like if the Steelers ever like on the road to success, I'll root for them. But I wouldn't say they're my favorite team though.
No, but if the Steelers are playing the Eagles, you're not cheering for the Steelers.
I would never do that. So it's like that's weird to me.
I mean, I like the Jags. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a root for the Saints.
Right,
And
No,
right.
it's okay. It's okay to like other teams. It's okay to say, "Hey, I like this team. I like the way that team plays." But like,
no, yeah, they're one of my favorites. They're probably my second favorite. That's what
like
I'm saying.
I hate the Packers solely because I'm a Bears fan. Nothing personal. I just hate everyone who's ever played for the Packers.
At least some people could admit their biases,
Yeah.
unlike somebody in the bottom middle right here. You know.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm being biased. Word.
Smudgy with the daily reminder. Amon-Ra St. Brown, top 15 wide receiver.
My guy Smudgy. My guy Smudgy.
Stop lying.
Nah, Smudgy kind of spin.
Super chat from Lucas. No, Smudgy, he's not. But who is better, Saquon or Chubb overall? Also, Eli Manning is a certified Hall of Famer. Don't forget. Hashtag PC Wrestling 2023. Another Giants fan. Keep that in mind.
Yep. Facts.
Saquon or Chubb overall? I got Saquon.
Saquon.
I wouldn't be mad at Chubb though.
No, I think Saquon proved himself this year that he's that dude still. I didn't know he'd come back from his injury like that. So yeah, I'll give it to Saquon.
Gotcha. Bama, you token or
He's on that catnip. Wait till he comes back.
I bet. The Giant
I'm going fucking
You're the running back whisperer. Like Pete Carroll's the quarterback whisperer.
No, he isn't. No, he isn't. Ain't he the same one that said Josh Jacobs was like top 2?
He the same person.
No, I said Josh Jacobs was better than CMC.
Yeah, he the same person who said LT not top 10. Talking about Jamal Lewis.
Oh yeah, he said Damian Tomlinson not top 10.
I said LT was 10.
He said
Lawrence Taylor's one. Lawrence Taylor's one. Lawrence Taylor is one.
No, LaDainian Tomlinson fluent.
Oh, that's not LT. That's LaDainian Tomlinson.
But Ben, based
that's
off
like
of
LD.
I like to do based on shit I like to do, potential. LT is, Ricky Williams is better than LT. Based on potential. Stop. Based off of the shit they haven't did, but I think they can do.
How you gonna do it for an all-time argument?
Another super chat.
They do it for one move.
Another super chat from Jordan Reed, bro. The Giants in those 2 Super Bowl championships had a good running game and a good defensive front line.
So did Big Ben. So did Big Ben and Steelers. Nobody say nothing about him being carried, and he got carried.
Big Ben won a Super Bowl with a 22 passer rating.
Nobody say nothing about
What are you talking about? You said Ben Roethlisberger is the worst quarterback ever.
You said what?
You talk shit about Ben Roethlisberger all the time. You absolutely.
But I'm saying, no. I know I do. I know I do.
James Harrison.
Nah,
James
but when we
Harrison
bring
had a
up Eli
92-yard
Manning,
interception, too.
but when we bring up Eli Manning,
he got carried.
it's like,
He got
carried.
Big
We
Ben.
bring up Big Ben, I will never hear that.
Never.
Yeah, he got carried by his defense and by Jerome Bettis. Sure, why not?
Nah, you don't. Okay.
Hey, Jerome Bettis had like 5 carries.
He got on that bus.
Wait a minute.
That is gross.
Yes, Big Ben had a 22 passer rating in one of them Super Bowl wins, Dub.
Which
That's
one?
What you try to contemplate.
Carolina.
I want to say the
2006 versus the Steelers. Versus Seattle.
Yeah, versus Seattle. He had a 22 passer rating. Like,
How many Super Bowls he got though?
2. He's the same as Eli.
Is he a Hall of Famer?
By the skin of his teeth. So by the skin of his teeth.
Same shit.
Maybe neither one.
Hey, but Fluent, are you the one that says every time you pay quarterbacks they don't win? That's
no, I'm the one that factually said there's no top 5 quarterbacks who win.
Oh wait, aren't you the same? Wait, aren't you the same guys that look at more than just one game for a Super Bowl run?
No, they look at instances.
No.
When you watch the games back, he played mid. That's a he played mid.
I mean, you was given credit for Eli. Wait.
I gave credit. The same thing for Eli. Eli played better in Big Ben in both of them Super Bowl runs for sure. Not close.
You gave Eli Manning for throwing for 185 yards and no TDs. I mean, 2 TDs. Wow, Ben Roethlisberger in that first round, he had 208 yards and 3 TDs. It's just, I just want people to be consistent.
Wait. So, Dub, can I ask you a question? So, I actually have 2 things today. Because one, I said, when I brought up the comparison between Eli and Big Ben, I said everybody always says Eli got carried in the Super Bowl, but they don't say that for Big Ben. So, I was talking about one game because that's what everybody always says. Second.
But that's not that wasn't the logic for Eli Manning, though. You talk about the whole Super Bowl run. Why come it's not the Super Bowl run? Why is it not the Super Bowl run?
Because here's the difference between Eli and Big Ben. When Big Ben can play some garbage, they can still win the game. When Eli plays like garbage, they lose. They're not going to win a game.
That just happened one time, man. I mean, that happened
either way, here's my second thing. Dub, let me ask you a question.
That's big. That's known for Big Ben.
Dub, let me ask you a question. I'm just going to read out 2 stat lines, and I want you to tell me which one's better in your eyes. Is 17 for 23, 185, 2 touchdowns better, or is
208?
Wait, no.
Wait, the first round comes with both first rounds.
I'm not copying this stat line. I'm using another one. Is, let's say, 20 for 42, 320, 3 touchdowns and 2 picks. Which one's better to you in your eyes?
Maybe the 320. How many times did he throw the ball? How many times did he throw the ball?
20. What did I say? 23 for 42 or something like that.
Yeah. But it would depend on how the picks happen as well.
But like are you going to ignore the completion percentage as well?
What was the completion percentage?
23 for 42. So whatever that is.
Oh, 50?
23 23 or 42.
Nah, I will probably knock him a little bit because of that.
That's a little over 50, probably like 56%.
That's not that great. I'll probably knock him out of it. Yeah.
Okay. Hey, real quick, shout out Bo Nix, had a game-winning touchdown. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Stop playing with my boy, man. Stop playing with my boy.
Who they beat? Wait, who they beat?
UNC Cold.
Nicole.
Gotcha.
UNC nice this year. Hey, G baby, Bo Nix, bitch. Yeah.
Hey, you know what's crazy? Like I say all the time. Hey, the 3rd string quarterback on varsity always gonna look OD on JV. They always gonna look OD. Bama, you know that. Fluent, you know that. If you're the 3rd string quarterback on varsity, they send you down to play with JV. Hey, you look OD on JV.
Yo, Bama, we're here today. Bama,
you look OD on JV. Don't you?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Hold on. Let me stand up. Yeah, man.
Russell Wilson.
Finally.
Oh my God.
Man. That's what the fuck I'm talking about.
Hey, you doing all that screaming. All I know is when he was playing in the SEC with them big boys, he looked mid. Then he went to JV, played in the Pac-12. All of a sudden, he looked a little quality. It's a lot easier to
do. That's fine.
I know me and you got people in the chats as well, right? Yo, when y'all was arguing for a little bit, me and Ben were just reading the chats, and we're like, yo, this chat is wild today, bro.
I don't know what I
love it, Ben. Bro, Ben, I love it, bro. I love it, Ben. I swear to God, I love it. I love you, Ben. I swear you're my favorite person ever.
Super chat for DJ's World. When people think of that Super Bowl, they think of the Tyree catch.
What does that mean?
That's adorable. Keep it. I think DJ's a Cowboys fan. I'm not.
That's cute. Like,
he's a realist. He's a realist.
I mean, that's cute. Okay. When we think about Game 6 in Miami, we think of Ray Allen shot. We don't talk about LeBron really comeback. Like, but still, just like acknowledge
what that mean though. What that mean?
That don't mean nothing.
So like
he was still mid. He was still mid.
Yeah, then LeBron still averaged like 26.5.
Bro, he had like 16 points in the fourth quarter comeback, bro. Like,
Overrated. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Eli Manning was still mid though.
We'll talk about Kareem top 3. Jesus.
MC Robinson is Julian Edelman.
Oh, hell no.
Chat from MC Robinson is Julian Edelman.
Okay, Trent. Hold on, Trent.
You better
I'm gonna need you to listen to me. I'm gonna need you to listen.
Another
I'm gonna need you to listen.
This is why it's a whole different position.
Doesn't he have like a record in the playoffs? Does he have a record in the playoffs?
Didn't even let me explain.
Explain.
Look, when it comes to Julian Edelman, Dub, I think you're right. I think he is like one of the top 5, top 3 receiving leaders in postseason history. Time after time, Julian Edelman has came through in big moments. And we talk about, wait, and hear me out before y'all go crazy. We talk about moments. And that 28-3 comeback, that Super Bowl catch he made was part of a historic comeback. So if I'm being consistent, low-key, he gotta be in the Hall of Fame just because of that, low-key. And then he's also been consistent in the playoffs. Yeah, you can say with Tom Brady, but all the great quarterbacks had great receivers and nobody knocked them. Julian Edelman is not in that level. Julian Edelman is not on that level, but he always come through. You know what I mean? Like, he was the best receiver, and he went. Hey, wait. And also, he was their best option in the Super Bowls without Gronk as well. Like, there were Super Bowls, Gronk wasn't there too. And Julian Edelman
Torrey Holt
was
Hall
still
of Famer,
balling. Of course I do. I know he's not in, though. I didn't say Julian Edelman was the first ballot Hall of Famer. He could be a 20th ballot Hall of Famer.
I can't.
He could be a
20th.
20th
Like, he's not
ballot
even
Hall of
better. Like,
Famer.
he's not even better than Wes Welker. Like, in his
I don't care. He could be a 20th ballot.
There's too many wide receivers ahead of Julian Edelman. I know he had postseason
like, if
success,
Sterling Sharp is down the Hall of Fame, like,
but he's gonna get knocked. He's gonna get knocked because his success was with Tom Brady, and there's too many wide receivers that are ahead of him. He might not get it even in 20 tries.
Look, I understand your point, though.
6,000 yards for your career is insane.
Yeah, like
I'm talking about in the postseason. I'm talking about in the postseason.
No, I know.
6,000 yards for your career.
But look, GKB, this ain't quarterback though, bro. This
Brendan Marshall got to get in before him. Johnson got to get in before him.
No, but
if it's a quarterback, all right, bro.
I understand. I'm just because Dub always say, "Oh, you're not being consistent." I'm just trying to be consistent. If I'm gonna do that for the Eli's and the other people of the world,
I'm motherfuckers aren't consistent at all. It's ridiculous.
Dub, you're not consistent either. But you can keep that pushing.
Name one. Name one. You can't name one. Every time when somebody tries to bring out my inconsistencies, they get proven wrong time and time again.
Dub, you be inconsistent with how you hype up Geno, but you hate on, but you call other people mid. But then you say, "Oh, but no, Geno's mid."
Dude, let's talk about Geno.
And you call
it top 15 to 20. What is that, Fluent? What's top 50 to 20? What is that, Fluent?
Nah.
That's
no,
mid.
You have not
mid.
No, wait.
That should be
Wait,
mid.
Dub. So Dub. So let me ask you something. You say he's mid, but every week, you know what I was getting? Oh my gosh, look at the 70% completion percentage. He's making the throw.
You wanna know why?
That mid quarterback.
You know what y'all did? You wanna know why? Because y'all said this. Y'all said this.
The touchdown, 3
because y'all said he was doing this.
He's doing his best.
So if you're gonna sit here and say some bullshit, if you're gonna sit here and say that he's writing
you
back,
were saying that before I said he was writing back.
No,
you said that in week 5. You said that in week 5.
And I still called him a top 15 to top 20 guy the whole time.
Hey Ben, you don't like it, but hey, that's what he's doing, G.
Anyways, let's continue. Let's continue, G.
He writing back.
Again, you haven't proved any inconsistencies at all. You still haven't.
Okay, you want me? I'll give you one. No, it's basketball. Forget it. Keep going. I'll save it.
I was trying to stay. Yeah,
I'll save it for the panel.
I would like for it to hear it. Actually, I'm curious.
Go ahead.
Jordan Reed with another super chat. Big Ben was never a Super Bowl MVP, and I'm a Steelers fan. Our defense did the job, but his second Super Bowl, he did good though.
22 passer rating. Continue.
Yeah, the first one. At least he can acknowledge when his.
I don't think anyone's arguing that Ben Roethlisberger.
Yeah.
Is anyone arguing for him?
Eli over Ben. That's all I know.
And both visiting the Hall of Fame on a guest pass.
Absolutely. Sure. As long as they're on the same tier.
I think Big Ben was better.
Of course,
but that's neither here or there.
Of course you do. Of course you do.
He was on
Big Ben threw for 5K one time, right?
Yeah, he was on a better team. That's really about it.
And he had Antonio Brown. But
act as if Eli didn't have Odell. What are we doing?
Are you fucking serious?
I'm fucking serious.
No, bro.
He had Odell
one good year
at
with
the end of his
at the end of his career, and we only had one good year with Odell. What are you talking about,
bro? See,
Oh,
Dub, that's what I be talking about.
Big Ben had the best receiver in the 2010s.
Dub, you say you got to put context into everything, and then we're gonna bring up something like that, like it wasn't Eli Manning.
Was he not 37?
He
still played.
Why y'all acting like this dude didn't have talent? What the fuck?
Compared
he
to
had
Big Ben,
Odell at the end of his year.
Big
Ben had AB in his
compared
prime.
to Big Ben.
He didn't have Steve Smith. Eli didn't have Steve
No,
Smith.
he had the USC Steve
Brandon
Smith.
Jacobs.
He had the USC Steve Smith.
Not the OG.
Don't do that.
Le'Veon Bell.
Steve Smith
Got Le'Veon Bell.
Yeah, I like
Steve
bro.
Smith wasn't bad. What are we doing?
He had
wasn't
the USC,
AB.
not Steve Smith, the Panthers one.
I know.
But even
He was
in
mad.
the Steve Smith was like,
You about to name that for a weapon for Eli Manning? Are you serious?
He had 1,200 yards that year.
You coulda-
What are we doing?
Oh, so we're doing that now. We're doing the numbers
You
now.
could have said Plexico and
So
Amani
you
Toomer.
get, so you get, so aren't you always the one that says stats can be misleading?
Are you the same one who said Mike Williams? Are you the same one who said Mike Williams? Man, he had 1,100 yards.
Not gonna lie, I thought it was the other Steve Smith. I thought it was the other Steve Smith. I'm not gonna hold you.
You got caught.
I did get caught. I got caught up. I got
Steve Smith was like, he was that.
Yeah, he was that in college.
Victor Cruz?
1 year, 2 years, and he.
Amani, it's not a tumor.
Huh?
Lexico, I said Amani Tumor.
You should have said Amani and
Steve Smith.
Jeremy Shockey left. I think he left before. Oh no,
he was there.
He had Kevin Boss, which was a savage, and
like listen, if we talking about Big Ben, he done had Le'Veon, he done had Hines Ward, he done had AB, like bro, he done had like some guys.
Martavis Bryant.
Oh yeah, he had some. No, hey,
Miller, like he done had
Miller. Like, let's not do this. Let's not do this.
And if we go to the other, and if we could flip the other side of the ball, that's not even comparable because he's had one of the greatest defenses of all time.
Yeah, Troy Polamalu and James Harrison. And
anyways, we hit our 2:30 mark, bro. This was an action-packed episode. Enjoyed it, bro. Does anybody have any final salutes before we head out?
I got something to say. Players' Choice College Football tomorrow at 8:00 Eastern Time, right before Fluent and Chill. We're giving away fucking money, okay? So if you want to get some free money, come through, fuck with us, salute. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna warm you up right before. Hey, watch this, Fluent. Right before PC's greatest show. It's gonna warm you up. It's gonna get the coochie ready. You feel me? It's like foreplay. You feel me? Right before Fluent and Chill. You know how y'all love chill. Oh, we love chill. Haley, y'all got on Haley so bad, bro. She probably don't even like black dudes, and y'all be gawking so bad, bro. Like y'all gawk bad.
Oh my god.
My fault.
Please,
Haley.
Don't
do that. Haley's
she's a good girl. She's a really good girl.
All right, cool. Since she's a good girl, Haley, you. Hey, girl.
Hey.
How you doing, girl? I love
you know what it
you,
is,
girl.
bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
But I'm just keeping it real. Prove me wrong.
So you're gonna warm them all up for Fluent and Chill because you know what we're talking about on Fluent and Chill tomorrow.
Quick hour. What y'all talking about? Talk to us.
We picked who's making the NBA All-Star game, so we're gonna draft our teams. Me and Chill. Haley's gonna be the moderator. Nice. We're gonna talk about if Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown are the best NBA duo. We're talking about Luka Doncic. He had a bit of a game last night, and I have a eulogy. It's Fluent's Black Friday eulogy. We are putting it to bed. We are burying it in the ground. You're gonna love that segment.
Hey, Fluent, I don't think I've ever asked you.
Shout out to Ed Reed, BCU, baby. Shout out to
Fluent, I don't think I've ever asked you.
Where you got Jokic?
Hey,
Fluent.
Where you got Jokic, Fluent? Fluent, where you got Jokic? I don't think I've ever asked you that question. Where you got Jokic?
Jokic?
Yeah.
5.
Just a little sneak peek game.
Is he top 10?
He's top. Yeah, he's top 10. He's top 10. He's top 10.
Bama. If I had
I gotta look at my list. I gotta look at my list. I believe I might have him just out of the top 5. but he might slip. He might sleep in.
That's crazy. Anyways,
seven to top 5.
He might be top 5. He might be top 5.
PC Wrestling 2023. We got let's
Can we get the ones in the chat?
How many belts do you have, bro?
I went crazy on the Christmas. I went crazy.
January 28th, Gridiron meetup.
Oh yeah, Gridiron meetup.
Going to the Royal Rumble. You know what I mean? Shout out to Tegan. We're going to the Royal Rumble. Tap in.
When?
28.
Y'all heard it here. Y'all heard it here first, man.
Hold on, Doug.
Where?
Hold on, Ben got
San
some.
Antonio, Texas.
Ben, you better add some more bass to your voice before I hold up.
Yeah, give him that bass. Go.
Hold on, Doug. Anyway,
hold on, Dub.
PC Madness on the way. For the music. We got the bracket up. I think we got like 200 brackets right now. So if you haven't, go ahead and hit the brackets on the Discord. Get some money. You know what I'm saying?
I have to go to the bracket to make my votes. Damn it.
And also, I got my own pod. I've been doing this for a little minute. So if y'all want to watch and stuff, I have one on Monday, football show, Tuesday, basketball show, which I did one yesterday. Sunday, got the wrestling show. You might see Trent in there, maybe G-Babe, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, y'all just follow me on Twitch, BBen923, IG BBen923, and the YouTube.
And he brings that
Don't
bass.
forget, Bo Nix, bitch.
Bo Nix.
Y'all heard it.
Hey, chat, like I said, he
Ed
is
Reed.
not mute. He is not mute on his show and his IG live. He is not a mute. He actually talks shit. He actually fucking he interacts with the chat. Like, it is weird. It is 360. It is 180 degrees different from what he is on Player's Choice Gridiron. So y'all should follow Ben. Ben actually pisses me off with that shit. That's why I try to piss him off. Because he is Doug. This nigga right here at the bottom. Hold on. This motherfucker right here, he is selling us short on Gridiron. Bro. On Gridiron, he sells us short, bro. He sells us short because the person he is on Instagrams, what that say on Instagrams,
I've seen it.
And Twitch, he's a complete
I've seen it.
Yep.
It hurts me, Ben. Salute. But I'm about to bring some new shit. Y'all be easy. You feel me?
Yeah, I better hit him up.